I'm Boxing USA on War of Week Radio.
Oh, guys, it's big fight day, and whoa, Queensberry rules. Queensberry Boxing already out to a 2-0 lead, and their team captain, Shiraz, coming out representing Queensberry against Ammo Williams, Eddie Hearn. Boy, he's starting to sweat. And guys, to call the action right now, I'm being joined by, well, on the coast via satellite from my brother Adam Montequilla Lopez.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you watching these fights.
Yes, sir. I'll tell you what, before we get started in calling the action, and it just started, guys. It's about a minute in. Round number 1, Shiraz versus Williams. And I'll tell you what, you look at Adam, look at the stance, look at the height, look at the reach, and this guy can crack. Obviously, when you look at the odds, Shiraz is oh boy, man, he is a like 3-1 betting favorite on most race and sports books. What do you think?
I mean, I haven't seen him. I'm watching him right now for the first time. Very traditional stance. He's not really letting Ammo Williams kind of dictate the pace. I mean, Ammo looks anxious. I've seen Ammo Williams fight plenty of times. I mean, he's one of the first guys that Matchroom got from the United States. And
yep.
He looks like a scary, not scary, but yeah, that's what they call it. Scary energy, where he's on edge. He doesn't know what to expect. And he doesn't look like himself.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. He looks like a southpaw, athletic southpaw version of Paulie Malignaggi, the way he moves.
He's bouncing up and down, which I've never seen him do before. But that's very anxious. He's not cold and calculated right now. He's kind of on edge. I know it's the first round, but it doesn't look comfortable. He doesn't look comfortable at all. And I think maybe his first 12-rounder.
It's his very first 12-rounder. It's also Shiraz. I think Shiraz has gone 12 rounds. But what do you think of people saying, hey, we haven't seen either one of these guys, their chin ever tested properly, and people are saying, could Shiraz be the next, well, Amir Khan from the UK?
I mean, that's always true. That's always true. I mean, we haven't tested. We haven't really seen. I think we may have seen Ammo get hurt once. I can't recall what fight it was, but we haven't seen Shiraz get hurt. And
I think you're confusing him with your brother. And right now, Eddie looks like he's a little pissed, sitting there with Frank Warren, Anthony Joshua, and there's the Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Look at him.
There he is, having a good old time.
I'm telling you, this is Turkey and his flex to his friends.
You know what, brother? I tell you what, as long as it puts these fights together with these kinds of cards, I'll take it. I'll take it all day long, guys.
He gets to say, I get to sit with the heavyweight world champion, and the heavyweight world champion has to kiss my ass. And that's it. He gets to flex to all his friends.
There it is, right there with Anthony Joshua. Oh, dude, did you see how stoned Anthony Joshua was on his promo? Hey, man, kick those Queensberry's boys' ass, pussies.
That's the best.
And here we start round number 2. Now, Lee Cleveland. What happened? Tell me.
He got rocked. He got rocked with the straight left. Ammo Williams rocked him with the straight left.
Woo! That's it. So we get to see what Shiraz is really made of. Call the action. You're ahead of me. Call the action.
He's going. Ammo's going for the kill. Shiraz just moving. He's moving to his right. He's trying to stay away from that straight left. Here it is. Calm down a little bit. He recuperated. I don't think.
What were we just talking about, my friend?
Yep. Ammo.
Tell you what, Don Chargan, words of wisdom. He said, never get too high on a prospect until you see how well he can take a good shot.
Here we go. Ammo's inside. Sherrod has not thrown a punch since he got rocked. He's hurt. He's still hurt. He's still on Queer Street.
Wow. He's walking on feathers.
His legs seem fine, but he hasn't thrown a punch since.
That says it all now, doesn't it? That says it all, brother.
I don't know if he's trying to weather the storm and if he thinks that's okay for him to do that. But here we go. He's throwing a right uppercut. That's the first. Oh,
well, look.
He hit Ammo with a good right uppercut. But Ammo's moving forward.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's covering up pretty well. What's your timestamp, Adam?
11:11, 11:10. I mean,
very good.
109.
Okay, you're only about 10 seconds ahead of me. Then you're fine. Yeah, it looks like Shiraz has recovered, but you know what? I don't like the hand speed differential. Ammo Williams looks to have the clear advantage in hand speed, sir.
More athletic, American athletic.
Yeah, and he lands another left hand. Ammo Williams. Woo! Tell you what, guys, this one is heating up early. And Shiraz needs to do something to get that respect from Ammo Williams. And right now, what do you think about his positioning? He doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good. I mean, he has the positioning. He has his front foot on the outside of Ammo's, but he's not doing anything about it. He's not letting his hands go at all. Oh, nice straight right from Shiraz. Didn't have anything behind it, but it connected.
Yep. Well, he needs to do something to get that respect. Keep Ammo Williams honest, because if not, boy, he's just going to walk through the front door. In the immortal words of Teddy Atlas, Shiraz needs to put some bugs on the windshield.
It could be even fight, or it's an even fight. I feel Shiraz took the first round. Ammo had a huge second round.
Huge. Now, would you actually call that a 10-8?
No, I wouldn't call it a 10-8. He didn't get knocked down. He wasn't severely hurt. He wasn't.
If I'm his team, and is that the 10 Goose? It says 10 Goose Gym.
Yeah, that's what's
Van Nuys, California, Joe Goosen's gym.
That's Rick Funes in the corner.
Oh, it's Ricky Funes. He's a great coach. Very good guy. I didn't realize Funes was actually training him.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't
that straight left hand came in like a dart right there on the bearded chin. Look at this. He's going to show it again. Whoop! He was looking for the right hand, and he never saw the left coming right down the middle. Look at that. Guys, geometry exists in the ring. Straightest. Look at Eddie Hearn. He's like, come on, Ammo. Can I get my first victory, you bastard? Yeah.
Started. Ammo's coming in close. He's closing the gap.
And look, this is not good. Shiraz, his only defense right now is tying him up. He's a donut fighter. He can't do anything on the inside.
Let's see. Oh, Ammo got hurt with the straight right.
Oh!
Now jab.
Shiraz is jabbing. Oh, and Antonio Thomas with the big prediction. Woo! There's only one way to find out, my friend. Thank you for joining us, Antonio.
See? There goes Shiraz with the good jab. Shiraz, he can't stop the jab now.
Oh, boy. You mean Ammo can't stop the jab?
Can't stop the jab. He got hit 2 times with the jab. Let's see.
Yeah.
Ammo coming back with the left.
Mm-hmm.
And I was before he got hit with that right hand, I was literally about to say, you seen how Ammo kind of now once he got that stun, he stopped bouncing up and down. You see him a little bit more relaxed about it and not anxious anymore. And then he got cracked with that right hand.
Oh boy. Well, I'll tell you what though, both guys are in a dead sweat now. Both men have
Ammo
their eyes. Go ahead, repeat.
Ammo got hit with a big left.
Oh, boy.
Probably see right now.
Oh, he missed with the uppercut. Ammo ties him up.
Oh, he got hit with a big right.
Oh, boy. Boom. Boom. Big left hand. Rocks Ammo Williams at the 110 mark.
I'm at 49 seconds right now.
Oh, boy. You're 15 seconds ahead of me, brother. Boom. Right hand. Now, Shiraz keeping him at the end of his shots. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Adam. That's not where you want to be if you're Ammo Williams.
Ammo looks a little bit shaky.
It does. He
Those
lunges in with the left
legs
hand.
look shaky. He can't.
Now you don't want to lunge in. If you're Ammo Williams, that leaves you out of position if you miss.
He can't stop the jab. Ammo can't stop the jab.
He's just too tall, too rangy, punches too hard. Once again, this isn't a guy.
Right hand.
Yep.
Gonna close out the round.
This looks bad. Now look at Frank weaving and bobbing in his chair, and Eddie Hearn looks concerned.
Ammo hit him with a good right hand, but Shiraz hit him with a right hand right back to end the round.
Yep. Look at that. Guys, this is riveting stuff. After 3.
This is
How do you have it, sir?
This is a barn burner. I have Shiraz up 2-1.
There it is. There it is, guys. And I want to thank you for joining us live. I hope you guys are enjoying all the action so far. And once again, if you guys are keeping track of the matchup, well, it's Queensberry Sports or Queensberry Rules up 2 to Matchroom's nothing. And Adam, very quickly, what were your thoughts on the previous fight with Nick Ball taking the title from the former champion Raymond Ford? Yeah. Did you think he deserved it?
Sorry, I had to crack open a cold one, but yeah, no. That was a great fight. I was really looking forward to that. I was looking forward to getting on earlier because I was very, very excited about that fight. We saw him against Ray Vargas, the tallest guy in the division, and it doesn't matter. Oh, Shiraz got hurt.
Oh,
buckled with the left.
Straight left. Wow.
This is a barn burner.
I'm telling you, man, this is anyone's fight, guys. Don't sit down. Don't get up to go get something to eat.
This is a textbook barn burner.
Yep. Let your old lady answer the door for the pizza man. Yeah.
I had pizza already, and I said they got to get a halftime here. They have to get halftime.
Guys, we want to thank Halftime Pizza, always official sponsor for War a Week Boxing. Tell you what, guys. And between fights, I think Adam's going to take a trip to the beach, and then he will be back for the main event. Because after this, we have 2 more fights: Dimitri Bivol versus the kid from Libya.
Oh yeah.
And then we've got Filip Ergovich versus Daniel Dynamite Dubois. And then you'll be back for Wilder versus the Big Bang, Zhang, right?
Yep. Chinaman.
Yep, the big Chinaman. Yeah. Let's see if he can go past 5 or 6 rounds.
I saw that Deontay Wilder was plus 120 in the odds.
Yeah, they're favoring Zhang. They don't know what Deontay Wilder has left. But look, let's just face it, guys. Plus 20. When you're talking about betting action, betting odds, that's almost even money, guys.
That is 50-50.
That's just about even money, right?
Yeah, but power's the last thing to go, and for them to be having the Chinaman favored.
Well, here's why: because your chin isn't the last thing to go; it's usually the first thing to go, brother.
That is 100% true.
Mm-hmm.
Big facts. That was something I was looking past. I still want to believe. I want to believe in the magic. I want to believe in that Wilder fight.
And Neil Young can remember. A Southern man don't need him around anyhow. Sweet home Alabama. Can the South rise again, Adam, this evening in your main event of the evening?
I'm for the American. I think he can. I think let's relive the glory days of those one punch right hands.
Woo! I tell you what, it would be the dawning of a new era in heavyweight boxing if Deontay Wilder could prove his mettle once again. But guys, it's going to be very difficult against the Big Bang, the deceptively crafty, hard-punching Chinaman can put you on your ass. And boy, he's very good at setting traps for his opposition. Just ask Ergovich. Just ask Joe Joyce. We'll see what happens, guys. Styles make fights. And you know what? If he's overlooking Deontay Wilder falling into the trap that he thinks he's a shot fighter, I think he's making a big mistake. He should prepare for the best version of Deontay Wilder. We'll see, guys. That's in your main event of the evening. And we still have W.A.W coming up against the young Libyan upstart. 22-0 with 17 knockouts. I like this kid. I think he's got the right mentality. Nothing to lose. He's going to let it all hang out against, technically, statistically, the hardest puncher in boxing to hit. His opponents, a combined average of only 18% punches landed. That's crazy, Adam.
Against W.A.W?
Yep.
Holds those stats?
Yep.
Wow.
He is the best fighter in boxing in terms of not allowing his opposition to hit him.
That's almost like Rigondeaux stats.
Yep. That's it. It's because of that damn footwork. The footwork and the jab, it's the foundation of your defense, and it's your first line of defense, that jab. And if you've got a great one, he's got that intelligent sledgehammer-like jab. He throws in very disjunct intervals, combining feints, combining touch jabs, and then he's got that brilliant athletic footwork. Adam, how difficult is that going to be for the young Libyan?
I mean, I don't know really anything about
His
him.
name is Malik Zanad, 22-0 with 17 knockouts, and this is going to be for the WBA light heavyweight championship of the world.
Probably related to Gaddafi in some way, I bet you. Anyway.
Shut up, dude. Omar Gaddafi.
Yeah, he's seen better days. He's seen better days.
Oh boy, oh my gosh, the way he was killed. Holy shnikes.
He's seen better days.
That's about as brutal of a death as you're gonna find, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if the USA put that hit on him when Trump was actually president?
Yeah.
You know, he cried like a dog.
died dirty dog. But I mean,
he cried like a baby.
We're going way off topic here, but I mean, Saddam died similar fashion, but he kind of went out like a G. He told the guy, "Shut up." They were shouting at him, and he goes, "Can you shut up?" I was like, dude, he's gonna die. He knows he's gonna die, and he still tells him, "Hey, shut up, dude."
Tell you what, gotta die with your boots on, brother.
He did.
Die with your boots on. Speaking of which, this is all knotted up. 2 rounds apiece. Shiraz getting rocked in that last round. Guys, this is anyone's fight. And we still have 8 more rounds to go. We're only a third in this one. Good right hand, but it's partially blocked by Amma Williams. Tell you what, that jab. Here, listen, I'm saying jab like Ray Leonard now. Look at the jab. Used to make me cringe when I used to hear Sugar Ray Leonard pronounce jab with 2 syllables, right?
Or Chavez. He would call him
Julio Cesar Chavez has to throw that jab. Oh, poor Sugar Ray. Love the guy. And there it is. End of round number 5. And unfortunately, I'm talking too much. I didn't get to see that, really. Tell you what, there's a welt starting to form under the eye of Shiraz from all those left hands.
Let's see the chat. Let's see if anybody's chatting.
Boy.
Antonio Thomas.
Yep, everyone's watching the fight. If you guys have any comments, if you guys want to tell me how you guys are keeping score, please list your score as well. And there you are, Adam. Why? Just out of curiosity, why you keep getting out and getting back in? Is your phone dying?
Am I getting out of the chat?
No, you're fine.
But what is it doing? Muting me?
No. I'm just curious. You keep on coming in and out.
Oh, I don't know. I am in the beach. I am where there's.
Oh, and there it is. You are at the beach.
No, I'm not at the beach, but I'm at the water. There's terrible cell service here.
Yeah, it's all right, brother. Want to thank you for joining us, Adam. We're going to be joined later on in the co-main event and the main event, respectively, by our brother Lee Cleveland. He's our former prize fighter as well. Going to give us his unofficial ringside score, while Adam is basking in the sun. Oh, uppercut barely misses. Hard right hand from Shiraz.
What's your time stamp right now?
Partly blocked. I am 220.
Okay, I'm at 152.
You bastard. Why do I keep on lagging behind you? You're faster than I am.
I don't know, dude.
It almost feels like you're speeding up, too.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
I'm at 2 minutes right now. Hard right hand for Shiraz. And it's not answered with anything, but Emma Williams takes it well. He's getting busted up, though. He's got a bloody nose, bloody face. He's starting to get a welt on his right eye from those hard, pecking jabs from Shiraz. Tell what, Shiraz, both men actually have impressed me in this fight. Both guys are game. Both guys are bringing their best to the ring. This is obviously the toughest test for both gentlemen thus far. Great action thus far in the third fight of 5-on-5.
Oh,
I'm going to say it like
Shiraz lands a big right hand at the 50-second mark.
Woo! Yeah, you're 30 seconds ahead of me now, Holmes. I'm going to say it like Pat Summerall, right? And Zhang, what do you think of this 5-on-5?
You know what? This is a great idea, dude. To be honest, Golden Boy start doing well with the top rank. PBC is going to be no more, which is going to be sad. But
you know, it's funny. 10 years ago, I brought this up to Richard Schaefer as well as Eric Gomez when I was working with Don, who was the senior advisor to Golden Boy. And I said, you know what? You guys should make a Super Bowl of American boxing, top rank versus Golden Boy. And I told him, and I said, look, and you can pick the coverage. Make a pay-per-view. If you want to hear pro top rank coverage with whomever in the queue, top ranks chosen commentators, you can click on this link. And if you want to have Golden Boy favored coverage, then you can click on this separate link. Why don't they do that? Because in baseball, right? Because my Reds are going to be playing the Cubbies tonight.
Yeah.
And I've got the extra innings package, right?
Yeah.
So I can click on the Cincinnati Reds insignia and I can get pro Cincinnati Reds coverage. And vice versa if I wanted to. But why the hell would I want to hear the Cubs if I love the Reds? So that's what I'm saying. Why doesn't boxing do that on these big events?
I have no idea why they don't do it. I mean, they do it for the better, like for the bigger fights. I mean, we got when there was co-promotion with Pacquiao, you could get the Pacquiao pay-per-view, and then you could get the Mayweather Showtime.
That's what I'm saying. So in events like this, you should be able to get tailored coverage, right? Preferred coverage, guys. I think that is a fantastic idea, not just because I came up with it, but so that's kind of the problem, though, isn't it? Boxing is so antiquated, isn't it?
Oh,
still living in the Stone Ages.
Ammo landed a big left. I'm at 243 of the 7th round. He landed a big left.
Mine is. Go ahead, sir.
He landed a big left. He's trying to come up. He's on the inside game. He's not really landed anything since then. It's more smothered punches. Shiraz hasn't landed anything after that.
Yep, big left hand snaps a head back of Shiraz at 247, just like Adam said, and he's right there on the inside, and Shiraz is not tying him up, and the referee in charge is rightfully letting them police themselves, fight out of it, and this is great.
Yeah,
this is nonstop action, guys. This is what a ref should be doing.
Shiraz lands a big right hand at the 2-minute mark.
And let me guess, because the ref created that separation for him, right?
No, they kind of fought the way out of it.
Very good, very good.
Referee is basically non-existent in this fight.
Good. He might as well pull up a lawn chair, and that's the way we like it, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Hard right hand lands for Shiraz. Uppercut from the mid-range. Tell you what, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn. Will Eddie Hearn finally get off the snide and win one? Or will Frank Warren take a commanding 3-0? Well, actually be more than that, because if Shiraz wins, if Shiraz wins this one, he gets 4 points, not 2, because he's a team captain.
Really?
That's pretty much a lock, isn't it? He wins then.
Even if they win, is that going to be the tiebreaker? Is if the team captain wins, that's 2 points.
It's well, like I said, the team captain, if he wins a decision, he gets 4 points instead of 2. And if I think if he wins by knockout, I think he gets an added 2 points on top of that.
Oh, so there are rules, because I was about to say, I was like, okay, well, if the first guy that wins 3 wins the whole thing, but there's more rules to it. If somebody gets
knocked out, knockouts get 2 extra points. If Deontay Wilder knocks out the Big Bang, that's a big 6 points.
Oh, wow. At the 35-second mark, this guy, Ammo Williams, gets hit with 3 straight jabs. He cannot see it coming.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, he's still in this. He's still landing some hard leather, and that's the way we love it. Beautiful fight thus far by both gentlemen, but Adam, can you start to see that separation created by Shiraz halfway through the fight?
Yeah, the jab is the main thing that's slowing down Ammo Williams. Ammo Williams' eye is swelling. He just came back to the corner. He's pawing out his lead eye. It's swelling. It's swelling on him, and Shiraz looks good. They're showing him in the corner. He looks like he hasn't been in a rough fight. He looks good. Cutman has light.
And there it is, guys. There it is. End of round number 7. So far, how do you have it, Adam?
I have Ammo Williams winning that one round where he did hurt him. I think that was the second round. It's been a shutout ever since.
I have it 5 rounds to 2 for Shiraz.
Yeah. It's a barn burner. Ammo is still in the fight because Ammo does land big punches, but he's not really following up on
it. Indeed. I agree with that 100%. But once again, guys, we've seen Shiraz get shaken. And so, yeah, he's still in this, very much in this.
I got to make a shout out to one of our listeners.
Do you have to go, Adam?
No, I got to make a shout out to one of our listeners, owner of Stone Oak Autoplex, Gabe. He's a great friend, terrible COD player, but he's listening. He's listening to the show. Got to shout him out. Stone Oak Autoplex. Have you guys been in San Antonio?
Right on, guys. Stone Oak Autoplex. Very good, guys. Here it comes, the 8th round, guys. Beginning. What's your time stamp, Adam?
I'm at 212, 211. Ammo's
okay, very good. I'm at 230.
Okay. Ammo's pressing him right now. Not really doing any damage, though.
Yeah, well, it looks like statistically, and we don't know how reliable. I can't stand punch stats because, once again, it's just a guy playing Nintendo, hitting a button, right?
Yeah.
So, but as far as the punch stats go, Ammo Williams is by far throwing more punches. I think it was like almost 50 more punches after 7 rounds of action. but Shiraz by far has the better connect percentage, landing more shots effectively. And would you say that he's been landing the more effective punches? He doesn't, there's no fat on this guy. What I mean is he doesn't waste a lot of motion, doesn't waste a lot of movement, and his punches mean more. Is that the way you have to be down the stretch, Adam?
I think that's how you have to be in general. I mean, you see guys like Emma Williams kind of get off to a good start in the first 2 rounds, but then I mean, the guy like slow and steady wins the race. Correct.
Keep going.
Less movement, less unnecessary movements does kind of get you tired.
Yep.
And that's what Emma Williams was on. He can't stop the jab. I'm at 46 seconds, 45 seconds. He's already got
105.
He's got hit with 3 straight jabs again. That eye should be swelling up. I need to turn on the brightness on this laptop, but
Yeah.
I think his eye is swelling. He looks dead. He looks dead tired. I don't know.
That right eye is starting to swell up nastily. Yeah, he's getting rocked, and you see Shiraz now targeting that right eye. He sees it too, obviously. Oh, big swing and a miss by Shiraz, and Amo just doesn't take advantage of it. I think he's a little more worse for wear right now, sir.
Yeah. At 10 seconds mark, he's just holding. He's not even really. Yep. He's coming back to the corner. He looks tired.
Yep. It's, boy, I tell you what, that steady drop that fills the bucket from Shiraz. And it's almost like the Vitaly Klitschko effect, right? Where he just has to let his hands go, but he's got the gift of the heavy hands, where he just touches you with it, accumulated punches, and you see the face of Emma Williams really banged up on that right side from that piston-like jab of Shiraz.
They're showing highlights now. Shiraz is hitting him with, Shiraz in the highlights, Shiraz hit him with some uppercuts, some nice ones.
Yep.
Frank Warren looks pretty happy. Eddie Hearn.
Yep, he looks concerned.
He's not happy at all.
Damn it, I'm going to have to give away that $3 million. Did I tell you, brother, the winner of this, the team winner, Thomas Triber told me. He says, hey, man, winner of Queensberry gets, look at Eddie Hearn. Oh, up your poly lodges, you bastard, Frank. You bug-eyed fish-looking fool.
Emma Williams starting out really fast in this 9th round.
Well, he kind of has to. And guys, correct me if I'm wrong, this was the round where Usyk turned it all around in their fight, respectively. So, guys, this is far from over. Emma Williams, though, needs to get it started right now in round number 9.
Good uppercut from Shiraz. I'm at 220 right now.
Very good, sir. Keep going. I'm at 240.
Okay.
And yeah, right now it's just Emma Williams teeing off on a covered up Shiraz against the ropes. Is Shiraz taking this round off in your opinion, Adam?
I think he's more being calculated. He's not really taking it off. I mean, he's right now it's a minute 56. He's jabbing. He's moving forward. Jab landed again at a minute 51. Mm-hmm. He's just being more calculated. He's being more calculated. He's not really taking it off. I mean, why waste unnecessary punches when you don't need to?
And there it is.
The referee's finally getting involved.
Oh, hard 1-2 down the middle at 155.
Yep. This one I just saw. I'm at 128 now. Ammo looks to be a little bit shaky.
Yep. He's getting beat up. It's that steady drop that fills the bucket. And Shiraz has the gift of those heavy hands. This is a kid. I'll tell you what, and we just saw how he got rocked, stayed composed, didn't panic, covered up very well, and he got right back in the fight and took it over. And he hasn't lost a round since.
Yeah.
Now, after 8, Adam, correct me if I'm wrong, I've got it 6
at the 1 minute mark, Shiraz lands a big right hand.
Boom.
He may be at, where are you at right now?
I'm at 114.
Oh, come on. At the minute mark, he's going to land a big right hand.
Oh boy, keep going, Adam. Keep going.
He's kind of letting him off the hook a little bit. I don't think he thinks he's got him that hurt. He can't stop these punches. He can't see these.
Yeah, look, I just saw it at 58. Hard right hand rocks Ammo back.
Oh, Ammo's.
And now he's in retreat mode. He's hurt. What timestamp do you have, Adam?
I got 27 seconds. He's being a little bit too patient, not going for the.
Oh boy. Well, look, he's shooting for par, brother. If you're way in the lead on the back nine, are you really going to try to go for an eagle?
You kind of want to see a guy with the killer instinct, don't you?
Yeah, you do. But when you've got $3 million bonus at stake, I'll take the money, brother.
That is true.
Glory doesn't pay the bills. I mean, you know what? It is an investment, and you know what? His stock may rise considerably, but I think after this performance, that does it. That does it as well. Once again, if you're way up, if you're up 6 rounds to 2 after 8, right? Now, 7 rounds to 2 after 9. Yeah, you're going to shoot for par, brother. You're going to play it safe. And Ammo Williams looks busted up in the corner.
Yeah.
His face is starting to look like mole, brother.
Yeah, my wife said right now, she goes, I don't think he has much left in him.
Well, Mrs. Lopez knows. There it is.
I think. What do you think? You think he's done after this next round?
Let's hear from Mrs. Lopez. What does she think? Put her on speaker.
She just ran away. She goes, no.
Oh, boo.
I don't think he has much left, to be honest.
You know what? I agree with that. He looks beaten up. He looks like he's getting beaten into submission. Those hard counters. And, you know, those are beautiful step-back counters by Shiraz. And, you know, unfortunately, there's not a damn thing Ammo Williams can do about it. And why, Adam? Because he doesn't really know how to fight proficiently on the inside. Like, he sometimes gets on the inside, and then he doesn't stay there.
Okay, so just speaking of the devil, two seconds, that's what he did. He tried to go on the inside. He was just kind of more throwing flurries, but nothing has really landed. He's been on the inside this entire round. I'm at the 213 mark. He's holding. The referee's not really pushing. Referee finally got involved right now.
Yeah, created that much needed distance for Shiraz. Look, that's what I'm saying. Adam, you can get on the inside, but look, just like Sean Porter, if you don't know what combinations to throw, yeah, what are you going to do? You're going to be hitting guard.
Ammo Ammo lands a big right hook on Shiraz.
Wow, does it hurt him?
Shiraz ties him up. I'm at the minute 40 mark.
Adam, how difficult is it to hurt your man when he's coasting with an 8 or a 7-2 lead?
It's not really. If you hurt him, you hurt him. But Shiraz knows more or less what to do. If it's a 50-50 fight and a dog fight, Shiraz lands a big left hook to the body right now. But if it's more 50-50 fight and you have to throw down, then like you have the equal amount of getting
level playing field. Yep.
Yes. Yo, Turkey Al-Sheikh is standing up. He is in this fight.
I love it.
You don't see any of the shakes. You don't see any of those guys standing up. They're cool wearing their sunglasses. He's a fight fan.
Woo, that's it. Hard left hand by Shiraz at the minute mark. Oh, I tell you what, Ammo Williams, boy, he's a real horse. He is taking punishment, but he still comes forward trying to win this fight. Tell you what, win or lose, I'm a fan of Ammo Williams now. He's all heart, baby. And that's what we love to see from our fighters, win or lose. Tell you what, he's not giving up. He's still trying, but he looks flat-footed. He looks tired. Shiraz looks like he could do this for another 12 rounds.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Shiraz was just cold and calculated. He got hurt. He got hit a little bit. He got touched. He didn't really get rocked. Oh, down goes Ammo Williams with the right hand.
Oh, at the what is it, 10-second mark?
The clock went away, so it is within at the ending of the round. He got hit with the right hook, goes down.
Boom!
You were right, babe. You were right. Babe said my wife called and she goes, I don't think he has much left. She wanted to play this round. He did get dropped.
Boom! Hard right hand sends him down to one knee with 3 seconds left. You cannot get saved by the bell. 7, 8. He's up at 8. He's going to finish the round, but he is beaten up. His right eye is completely closed. His nose and his mouth are bleeding profusely. He is getting busted up. Shiraz in complete control with a 10-8 round in round number 10. Oh boy, 8-2 with the 10-8 round. Bam.
That right hand, that's always the right hands that you don't think are hard. When you see a chin go like that, like you think if you rear back and you throw a punch and it's gonna like he has bad intention on it, those are usually the punches they see coming. That punch he did not see coming at all.
Oh boy. Now, Adam, how does it feel for anyone who's never been in the ring? How does it feel to get hit on relaxed tissue?
Relaxed tissue, you're going down. You're going.
Yeah. You might be relaxed completely after that.
Yeah. Ammo Williams. I'm at the minute
on his feet. Woo!
Ammo is coming in. Ammo's. I don't know if Ammo's probably gonna lose, but his stock really hasn't gone down. Oh, Ammo got hurt the right. 225. 225.
Oh, at 225.
Ammo's down again. Ammo. Or
keep going, sir. Keep going.
They stopped it. Babe was right. They stopped it. Ammo got stopped.
Hey, so Babe Mrs. Lopez was right.
Yep. Queensberry up 4-0.
Oh boy, not just 2-0, right?
Yeah.
They're up 2-0, but you get points. Oh boy, and it's the beginning of the end. Ammo Williams, referee calls a halt to the bout, saves him from himself. There's Nunez, and he kisses Turkey Al-Sheikh immediately following his knockout. I tell you what, Turkey Al-Sheikh shaking hands with Frank Warren, and Frank looking at Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn puts his fist out to do a fist bump, and Frank Warren turns his back and gives him a facial. How do you like that, baby? That's for playing. Woo! And the games. I tell you what, and what did I say before this, brother? What was my prediction before this?
You said Shiraz is going to win.
No, on the entire card, brother. What did I say?
Oh, before that, he said.
You remember what I predicted?
Ronnie's guy's the only one that's going to win out of Matchroom. He goes, Queensberry, I think, has too much.
Yep, it's going to be a clean sweep, except for Philip Ergovich. Going to be knocking Daniel Dubois' pecker in the dirt. How do you like that?
I'll take that. Wow, I'm watching these highlights, man.
Oh, boy, the heavy hands of Shiraz. Doesn't he look kind of like a 60-pound version of David Benavidez?
I want to
not really the hand speed, but just the combination punching, the two-fisted attack, heavy hands. But I tell you what, though, David Benavidez is something special. Adam, $1 million question for you, my friend, before you take off to the beach, brother. Will we ever get to see Canelo versus David Benavidez?
I don't want to say that we won't see it because you don't know what Turkey has up his sleeve. But I want it. I think everybody wants to see it. I feel like it needs to happen. It needs to happen. And Canelo's kind of looking at it too bad, like, oh, it's gonna tamper my image. It's like, dude, I think we're starting to head to the trend of where the zeros don't matter anymore. We're just trying to make fights happen, and we're trying to.
You know how to do that, right? To make zeros not happen. Fight more than twice a year, and Eddie Hearn is like, oh shit, I'm down 3-0. Yeah. Well, I will say this though, Eddie Hearn, I've always loved this about Eddie. He's not afraid to put his guys in tough.
Yeah.
He understands that if you're not the biggest ticket seller in the world, that's the only way to increase your market value.
Yes.
You've got to be stuck in tough. And hey, the cream always rises to the top. No guts, no glory. But here's the best way to remedy that O on your record, and everyone's importance of it. You fight more than 2 times a year.
Or you fight another tough guy. Look at Ryan Garcia. I hate keep bringing him up, but I'm saying like he got stopped by Tank. He arguably quit against Tank. Guess
No,
what?
not
He
arguably. He quit
fights
like a bitch.
yeah, fights the next best guy. He fights the pound for the undisputed champ, and blows him out. It's like
Yep.
we don't even talk about the Tank fight anymore.
Oh, and next week we've got the return of William Zepeda.
Yeah.
Adam, who's going to beat William Zepeda at 135 pounds?
That's a tough one. I mean, I would want to say like maybe no, actually, because he moved up in weight. I would say a Teofimo maybe could do something against him. Teofimo usually has trouble against guys that don't want to engage, but he's at 140 pounds now. I'm still stuck in 2020. I haven't got out of the pandemic. Um, I think I don't know. At 135, William Zepeda looks like he's gonna just buzzsaw his way through everybody.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to bring this thing up before we bid Adam adieu, at least for an hour or so, while he goes to the beach and has fun with his honey. Tell you what, though, one question. I would like to say that I'm all broken up about Mike Tyson postponing this fight with Jake Paul. But I tell you what, Adam, it gives us a lot more time to work on our card in San Antonio at the Techport Arena, my friend.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Talking to people about it. Hey, you think you'll be available? They go, yes.
And there it is. And there it is, guys. It's going to be spectacular. So it's no longer happening on July 20th. And from what I'm hearing, it should be the first week of September or the second week of September during football season.
Oh.
So there it is, guys. So, Adam, tell you what, commanding 3-0 lead for Frank Warren in Queensberry rules.
Yeah, I'm looking at the score right now, 6-0. So I'm guessing
Yep.
captain wins this fight plus stops a guy.
Yep.
Gets 4 points.
Gets 4 points for the big guy. And there it is. There it is, brother. So 6-0. Frank Warren. Old fish eyes. Yep. He's got a commanding lead. And there's George, his brother, or his son, rather. Adam, tell you what, go have fun. Enjoy the beach.
Yep.
Don't have sex on the beach because it hurts like hell. I don't care what the drink says. But go have fun, brother. And we'll see you on the main event, sir.
Well, coming back. Bring
Yes, sir.
12-pack. We're going to have some fun.
Yes, coming back like Eddie Hearn, right? Woo! So, guys, that was Adam Montequilla Lopez. We want to thank him for donating his generous time while he's on vacation with his husband. That's how much he loves boxing. Yes, sir. But I tell you what, right now, Frank Warren in complete control. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break because, I've got to take a beta test, and I will be back, guys. So please stay tuned and share the link. Let everyone know that we're calling it live. I'll be right back, sir. Want to thank you guys for joining us. I'm Joseph Heron, ring announcer, commentator, and we have been witnessing a very action-filled, enjoyable fight card up to this point. 3 fights in the books, and all going for Team Frank Warren. Yeah, I tell you what, I love Eddie Hearn for this aspect. Even though he's a used car salesman, you can't trust him further than you can throw him. But he's not above putting his fighters in tough fights. He loves to take risks, and fans love that, and it makes for riveting action, and I absolutely love it. Say what? So Turkey Al-Sheikh now, Mike. He's making his so he's waiting for the result. If Deontay Wilder or if Philip Urgovich wins, he's going to fight one of those two. My guess, because he wants the belt back. He wants to become a champion desperately. In my opinion, he fights next the winner of Urgovich versus Daniel Dynamite Dubois. That should be a great fight, guys. And once again, I know Urgovich is as high as 3-1 betting favorite on a lot of racing sports books, but you can't count out and overlook Daniel Dubois. He's actually impressed me in his last 2 fights, even in loss to Alexander Usyk. You could have easily scored that a knockdown and a knockout, but Usyk, being the wily, cagey veteran that he is and the very smart, cerebral assassin that he is, he played the ref. Credit to him. Good of him. Guys, that's what a veteran does. And he came back, took over that fight, and whooped Daniel's ass. Tell you what, great job. Great job, guys. But Daniel Dubois came back, proved his mettle against big fat ass Baby Miller. And yeah, tell you what, I'm really looking forward to that one, but I think Philip Urgovich will prove to be way too much, in my opinion, guys. This very well could end in a tie with 2 knockouts from Deontay Wilder and Philip Urgovich. Guys, if you'd like to join me, I'm going to put down the link. If you guys would like to join me right now, click on the link, guys. We'll talk about all the fights. We'll talk about whatever topics you'd like to discuss, we'll talk about. We'll talk about Virgil Ortiz. Who's he going to fight on August 3rd? We'll talk about the recent news or latest news from Terrence Crawford. From what I've been told, yeah, he is no longer. See, I was very wrong, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I was very wrong about Terrence Crawford, where I thought, look, he's in this for the money now. He just wants to make those big purses. He couldn't give 2 shits about any belts. According to someone very close to their camp, they insist to me that Terrence Crawford has had a change of heart and he wants to clean out the junior middleweight division. That's all-time great stuff right there, guys. If he becomes undisputed at junior welterweight, and junior middleweight, that is something special, guys. You have to say, I mean, he already is an all-time great, but you have to say that Terrence, boy, that is a special fighter, guys. And if anyone thinks Errol Spence is going to be fighting Virgil Ortiz, they're sick in the head. I've heard that rumor floated around Twitter. Coming up, guys, Dimitri Bivol versus Malik Zinad. Can the Libyan young man pull off the upset. We'll see what happens, guys. But right now, I'm running perfect. I called it 3-0. I stated before this event started, I stated that, guys, if we're from where I'm standing, Queensberry is going to almost have a clean sweep with the exception of Filip Hrgović. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Deontay Wilder proves me wrong. I kind of hope so. Well, guys, all I want to see is some great fights, and I want to see both fights coming up end in a knockout. And guys, in my opinion, well, let me ask you guys this question. Please tell me the answer in the chat. Does Dimitri Bivol, does he have to sizzle on this stage to keep us talking about Dimitri Bivol versus Arthur Beterbiev? What happens if he looks like a stiff? If he looks boring? What happens to the stock? Are we still excited about that fight? Your thoughts, guys. Please tell me what you think. Can't wait to hear it. So what are your thoughts, guys? What are your predictions for the co-main event and the main event of the evening, respectively? What do you guys think? How does this end, and who wins? Oh, boy, it is a hot one today in San Antonio, Texas. I'm out on the patio. Oh, gosh, why would they invite Kevin Hart, man? Oh, he's on a DraftKings commercial. Honestly, I can tell you this, guys. I have never watched one single comedy hour from Kevin Hart. I don't think I've ever laughed at one of his jokes, to be honest. I've never watched any one of his specials. I've never laughed at any one of his jokes. Why is he so famous? That's a question that still perplexes me to this day. And with that said, guys, is it too early to drink in America? Well, I'm going to have a shot of Jack Daniels Tennessee Fire. That's what I have. God bless all of you guys down the hatch. Well, Canelo is not bringing him any luck. He's down 3-0. So, guys, let me see what time Lee Cleveland is going to be coming on. Lee should actually start. Hold on. Lee should actually be coming on sometime soon. Boy, it is a scorcher right now if you're in San Antonio, guys. Woo! Tell it, guys, do you think that Mike Tyson is going to stay out of this fight for good? Now, I know they're throwing a lot of money at him, but is his body just proving to be he can't do it anymore? Is he just too old? What do you guys think? What say you? Does his fight come to fruition with Jake Paul? Because once again, if you guys have been living under a rock, it was announced yesterday that the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight scheduled for July 20th is now been postponed to a date to be announced later. And guys, what are your thoughts on the entire Ryan Garcia debacle? Once again, I can't understand this, guys. It's almost like a lot of people want to see Ryan Garcia fail. Are they pissed off that he whooped that ass against Devin Haney? Why would they want this fight to be tainted like that? Why wouldn't they want it to be a product of supplement contamination? It's beyond me. And even with the evidence, everyone's trying to prove Ryan wrong. Oh, well, they sent him open containers. Well, yeah, of course. You got to send him containers that is the supplement that he was taking. Yeah, send him the unopened containers as well, but you're going to have to analyze the one he was taking. Makes no sense otherwise. And I have no idea why people are butthurt about this. Look, everyone should want the truth to come out either way. If he's guilty, he's guilty. If he's not guilty, if he's telling the truth, then he's telling the truth. Okay? Let's just pray that the truth comes out sooner rather than later, because this shit's getting a little out of hand. Now, once again, if you'd like to share your opinion, please click the link. Let me know what you think. Otherwise, I'll tell you what, it's a little bit frustrating, guys. A little bit frustrating. Let's see. Oh, boy. Boy, it is hot today. In San Antonio, Texas, it's already now up to, hey, it's up to 95. Isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely? Chihuahua. And unfortunately, I'm calling the fights from outside. I'm in my patio. Got the big screen on, and I got the DAZN on. It's 95 degrees right now in San Antonio. So here comes Dimitri Bivol. He's going to be taking on the young upstart from Libya, Malik Zanad. Tell you what, I really enjoyed listening to Malik and watching Malik Zanad's enthusiasm. And he understands that he's the heavy underdog. He wants to come in the ring and prove everyone wrong, and he's just having fun. He's loose. He knows that this is his 1 in a million shot, and he wants to take advantage of it. So we'll see what happens, guys. It's about to start. The number 8 ranked light heavyweight in the world, Malik Zanad from Libya. He wants to prove all of his naysayers wrong, and he wants to shock the world. Tell you what. Sid UK, welcome to the show, sir. I know Shiraz pretty well, and his coach, Ricky Nunez. Ricky Funes. Yep. They train out at the Ten Goose Gym. Mexican and South American coaches are the best when it comes to inside fighting and controlling range. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, you've got Gogi the Filipino, who's the very best, actually. But yes, I understand what you're saying. And once again, Emma Williams, that was his big chink in the armor. He got inside several times. But Sid, if you don't have a coach who can teach that skill set, and if you don't know what combinations to throw underneath when you're inside, yeah, it doesn't do you very much good. He was just hitting guard most of the night. I thought that was a brilliant and impressive performance from Shiraz. Right? And we're 3-0 Queensberry. And I tell you what, right now, in case you didn't know, my predictions are 3-0 right now. In my opinion, and I stated this before the program, in my opinion, I predicted that Queensberry was going to get a clean sweep with the exception of Philip Ergovich, trained by Coach Ronnie Shields. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. Appreciate that, Sid. And to be honest, I really appreciate all the prayers from everyone and all the kind messages from everyone. It really meant a lot. And honestly, I felt every one of them. And it's been really salve for the soul, guys. And I want to thank my entire extended family. You, Sid, everyone else. Thank you guys so much. It's really meant a great deal to me. Because I've been under the knife way too often over the last 10 years. And I don't want any more of that if I could help it. But thank you, brother. I am in very good spirits. My blood pressure is still a little high, but I'm trying to chill out and enjoy a beautiful day or evening of fight action. And so far, it's been very satisfying. It's been wonderful, guys. So thank you, Sid. I appreciate it, my man. Oh, well, here we go, guys. W.A.W. Oh, wow. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Hold on. Come on, dude. There it is. There it is. Malik Zinad, 22-0 with 16 knockouts. Looking to shock the world, but that's going to be much easier said than done. W.A.W, one of the best fighters in boxing, pound for pound, and arguably, statistically, the best defensive fighter in boxing at this time. He uses his footwork as the foundation of his defense. His jab is his first line of defense, setting the table for his entire impressive offensive arsenal. And I tell you what, guys, this cat is going to be very difficult to beat, in my opinion. The only two fighters who could potentially beat him at this time are three, I should say. Dave Morrell Jr. maybe beats him. David Benavidez possibly beats him. But Arthur Beterbiev. And we don't even know if Arthur Beterbiev is going to be the same, going to be able to cut off the ring and close the distance effectively after his torn meniscus. We'll see, though, guys. I'll tell you what, it's going to be really, really interesting, guys. I'm really looking forward to this. Oh, boy. Hold on. Let's see. Boy, I'm getting tired. I'm getting old, man. Getting old sucks, guys. Sid UK with the doctor's advice. Let's see it. My uncle had high blood pressure. Fresh pineapple juice from a blender lowered it for him. That's great. Right now, I've been prescribed and I'm taking and drinking as we speak. Beetroot powder and alkaline water. Medically proven to work? Give it a try. Yes, sir. It's better than any poison pills doctors give you. Yes. It's called drugs for a reason. Yes, sir. I'm trying the natural remedy first and foremost. And so as long as I keep doing what I'm doing, after about a month, it should be considerably lower. And I should start to feel 100% better. Thank you, Sid, for the sage advice, my friend. And there's my brother, Thomas Triber, with the official fighter introductions, guys. Oh, it's old Howard Foster. Well, I'll tell you what, Malik Zinad, don't get hurt. If you get buzzed, he's going to step in and stop it prematurely. How do you like that? Look, all I'm hoping is to see an action-filled fight. Because, look, let's just face it, guys. Even though W.A.W is one of the best fighters in boxing, he's not one of the most entertaining. Sometimes he just likes to play chess. He likes to play with his food, so to speak. And that very well may be the case tonight, because I guarantee you, Malik Zinad, he may be a hungry young fighter, but he's never seen anyone control range like W.A.W. This guy can do it all. It's impossible to hit him cleanly. And if you do manage to land a shot and hurt him, you better put him away because you're never going to see that punch again. There's Eddie Hearn. Why does Eddie, why the long face, brother? He looks a little sad, don't you think? Well, he's getting his ass whooped right now. 3-0 from Frank. Queensberry rules, and there it is. Mad Chad, welcome to the show, sir. Thank you, brother. God bless you, my friend. Good to see you right here, man. And as soon as the fight's finished, I'm going to mosey on over to Mad Chad Sports Tavern. Guys, I suggest all of you guys do the same. And if you haven't subscribed up to this point, please go subscribe to Mad Chad. Always great conversation. Great fan of boxing. Great fan of music as well. Guys, here we go. Both meet in the center of the ring. And Malik Zinad hoping to shock the world, but he's doing it, going to try to do it against the most defensively responsible fighter in boxing, statistically speaking, of course. That's Dimitri Bivol, the current WBA light heavyweight title holder. And here we go, guys. Both men in the center of the ring. Oh, and you hear the commentator, oh, there's always a chance. Yeah, okay. There is. I mean, once again, Malik Zinad is a very, very good athlete. Tall, rangy, decent power in his shots, and he seems to have the height and the reach advantage over Dimitri Bivol. But he can't match the footwork, can't match the speed, doesn't seem to have that kind of power that's going to really get his attention. But, hey, this is 175 pounds. Any of these fighters in the top 25 can hurt you with any given shot. But, yeah. Oh, geez, just look at the technique right now. He doesn't look like Nick. Malik Zinad. Dimitri Bivol, his punches are shorter. What we call in boxing more crisp, compact shots. They seem to be a lot more effective already. But maybe that's just nerves for the young Malik Zinad from Libya. I like the jab of Malik. Doing a good job, just flicking out the jab, trying to throw the straight right hand down the middle. He looks like he's got a little bit of nervous energy. Once again, Dimitri Bivol looks completely relaxed, but isn't really doing anything. I think once again, this is going to be a feeling out round for both men, especially Dimitri Bivol, who wants to get his eyes adjusted to the rhythm, the movement, the speed of Malik Zinad, the very athletic Malik Zinad, who's doing quite well for himself right now. But once again, Bivol's not really doing much of anything. Doesn't want to get caught cold, doesn't want to walk into anything. So, yeah, you're going to see a feeling out round from Dimitri Bivol to start the fight. Oh, Dimitri Bivol he doesn't have any wasted motion. Very efficient, very short, compact, crisp shots, right? Oh, yeah. And look, Dimitri Bivol isn't even using his feet yet to move in and out of the pocket. Oh, and down goes Zinad already at the 42nd mark of round number 1. And just like that, welcome to, in the mortal words of Emmanuel Stewart, Malik Zinad, welcome to big time boxing. And there it is. Oh, and Zinad is shaking. Man, in the immortal words of James Toney, man, he's shook like a salt shaker. Oh, and he's coming right back, but wide looping shots, very amateurish technique from the gallant Malik Zinad. Hold on. Just one moment, guys. I'll be there in just 1 second, please. I got to walk away for just a second, guys. Guys, we're back. And Bevel now starting to find his rhythm, his footwork as the foundation of his defense, moving in and out of the pocket, flicking the jab, feinting. Zanad, though, seems very poised, seems fully recovered from that knockdown, but not really doing much. And if he's looking to counter Dimitri Bivol, boy, he's going to be frozen all night with the movement, the footwork, the angles. Yeah, he's not going to know when to get off. His best bet is to be assertive and move forward. Zanad already with a bloody nose. Tell you what, this is going to be very interesting, guys. Malik Zanad should just go all out because he has very little chance of winning the fight from this range. Dimitri Bivol, even though he's not the taller man. Just one moment, guys. Guys, I'm sorry about that. I'm back. Yep. Mad Chad has the beat. Dimitri Bivol being Dimitri Bivol. Once again, it's that footwork, guys. He does such a great job of like a sewing machine needle moving in and out of the pocket. And almost those foot feints. It's like Malik Zanad. You can tell he's a counterpuncher and is not used to being assertive and getting off. And he doesn't know when to let his hands go. And when he decides he wants to, it's too late. Bivol's already out of the pocket. He's already out of firing range. But with that said, there's a flurry, and Malik Zanad lands a good right hand on the inside at the 120 mark of round number 3. But right now, this is all Bivol, but I really like Zanad's spirit. Agreed. Lee, jump on, brother. Wow, guys. Yeah, poor Zanad is in way over his head. Yeah, this is not good, guys. This is a very one-sided, this is a mismatch. And once again, I really like the fighting spirit, the mindset of Malik Zanad going into this fight from Libya. But he just overmatched, outclassed. The sharper, more crisp shots are coming from the Russian, Dimitri Bivol. Yeah, this is a foregone conclusion, guys. Well, guys, round number 4 begins. And honestly, I'm starting to get bored of this fight. This is a very once again, Zanad just standing there. And this is starting to look like Usyk versus Anthony Joshua, where Joshua was frozen the entire time, not letting his hands go. And I'm referring to the first fight. And Dimitri Bivol, he's doing a very good job of using his footwork as a foundation of his defense, moving in and out of range, feinting with his feet. Zanad doesn't know when to get off. Flicks out the jab, trying to bait him to let his hands go, but Bivol's not having any part of it. It's very economical, which doesn't make for an all that scintillating fight. But hey, he's not fighting Arthur Beterbiev. It's Malik Zanad. So there it is, guys. But I tell you what, I hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful fight Saturday. And so far, Frank Warren with a commanding lead. 3 fights to nothing in Nick Ball. Well, let me ask you guys, do you think Nick Ball deserved to get that win? How did you guys score the Nick Ball Raymond Ford fight? So Nick Ball becomes a world champion, and he gets a win for Big Frank Warren. Old fish eyes. What do you guys think? Do you think Raymond Ford or Nick Ball deserved to get the win? Because I could honestly have seen it going either way. But I don't have any problem with it, like a lot of people seem to online. I saw it could have easily been a draw. Could have gone either way, in my opinion. There were several rounds that were very difficult to score. I counted at least 3. But I did see most of the rounds that Raymond Ford won were decisive in favor of Raymond Ford. And the rounds that Nick Ball won, well, he easily won. Now, Chad says, I had it 7-5. Yeah, I could easily see it going that way. I could have easily seen it a draw. I could have easily seen it 7-5 Raymond Ford. Either way, guys, it was a great fight from start to finish. All action. And once again, it takes an aggressive style to bring out the dog in Raymond Ford. That's when we get the best version of Raymond Ford. And guys, if you notice, I am not talking about this fight any longer because this is downright uneventful, especially compared to Raymond Ford and Nick Ball. Oh, and Malik Zinhad trying to look. That's not going to do any good to a veteran like W.A.W, brother. Know your role, son. Do something during the fight. Yeah, Sid UK has the right idea. Ball versus Ford was very close. Ford should have moved up. But, yes, I know. But USA fighters are masters at weight draining, but getting greedy and drain too long. Result could have gone either way. Yes, sir. I saw it the exact same way. And I heard, very good observation, sir, because I heard that Raymond Ford killed himself to make this weight. Yep, stayed there too long, brother. Stayed there too long. But, hey, famous last words in this era of boxing, especially Americans, just like you stated, sir. Like, did you guys see last night's fight? And my brother Andreas Katourakis from Greece, from Athens, Greece, fighting out of Houston, Texas. Ronnie Shields fighter. Obviously, he couldn't be there. So Mrs. Pierce was his chief second. And he's a guy who's naturally a middleweight. You could argue he's a super middleweight, and he is devastating power at 60 and 68. But he didn't seem to have the same torque on his shots at 454. He looked weakened. In my opinion, with that style, a guy who lets his hands go as much as he does. Who did he fight? Who did he fight? Hold on. He fought come on, my computer's slow. He fought Kudratio Abdukakarov. That guy threw a ton of punches, and that should have opened up enough avenues to land some clean, and he did. He was landing clean all night. And at 60 or 68, yeah, Katz has no problem getting that guy out of there. But unfortunately, they make the mistake thinking that they'll have a clear advantage if they kill themselves to make weight and fight in smaller weight divisions. No, they're not as strong. They're depleted. They're not 100%. In my opinion, I can't stand when guys try to kill themselves to try and get an advantage on fight night. I think it's horse shit, in my opinion. Guys, but at this time, it's my pleasure, guys, to invite to the show former prize fighter, all-around great guy, the incomparable Lee Cleveland. Lee, how you doing, sir?
Hey, man. Hey, I'm enjoying this fight a lot more than I thought I would.
Really? See, I was just saying the exact opposite. I'm getting very uninterested in it. I mean, look, you have to appreciate and respect the gallant bravery of Malik Zinhad from Libya, right? 22-0 with 16 knockouts, but and he's game. But W.A.W, after 4 rounds, that's 4-0 with a 10-8 round. Or you saw it differently, though, didn't you, with the knockdown?
I saw it 10-9 because I think they would have. I think the other guy would have won it 10-9 had it not been for the knockdown. So you're still giving him 2 points. if you give it 10-9
Indeed.
Bivol. It's still 2. That's still 2 points. You know, I
Very
think
good. That's good. That's a
they have a
solid take.
tendency to give a 10-8 round no matter what. And I'm thinking, well,
Mhm.
really, it should be 10-9 Bivol because I think the other guy would have won the first round. So, but no,
Yeah,
I mean,
in the
Bivol's
case
winning.
of go
Bivol's
ahead, sir.
winning, but this guy's getting his shots in. He's landed some shots. I
Mhm.
mean, you can, as Gogi would say, I mean, you can easily tell the skill difference, right?
Yep. Yep.
Bivol's got a lot more in his repertoire.
The different class. Yeah.
Different class, but still, this guy's he's not. I mean, I don't think he's sticking up the joint at all. I mean, he's landing some good shots,
Yeah.
hard shot. I mean, he's landing some better shots than Canelo did. So he's. I'm just, I'm expecting to be able to win, but I want to see what this guy has. It might be someone to put on the radar, for future fights. All he's got is a 1-2, really. But if he was a little bit more seasoned, but once he gets more experience, more fights under his belt, should be interesting. But you don't see he's got the 1-2 up top, and that's about it. He'll paw and jab, 1-2 right hand, but it's all up top. He's not really throwing any uppercuts or hooks. He's not going to the body, so he's limited in that sense, right? But he's still I like the way he's using his height and range against Bivol.
Mhm.
I never really knew much about this guy, but he's fighting back. He's counterpunching fairly aggressively.
Yeah, that's the
Bivol's
thing.
winning,
That's what.
although they did give DAZN did give him the Malik the last round, but Bivol's winning, but he's not winning the way I thought he'd be winning, right?
Well, he doesn't have the height or the reach advantage in this matchup. That's been the reason why Dimitri Bivol's been forced to stay hovering around the pocket, right? He doesn't have someone chasing him like Zurdo Ramirez, right? So he's having to use his feet to kind of move like a sewing machine needle in and out of the pocket. And yeah, Zinad has his moments, but they're very few and far in between. And that's because Bivol is not letting his hands go, giving him those opportunities in which to counter. But when he does, and he decides to put more than 1 or 2 punches together, Zinad has some success.
Yeah, I mean, this is not. I'm not saying this is a close fight. I'm simply saying this is not the fight I anticipated. That's all. I mean, Bivol clearly winning at least 3 of the first 4 rounds.
Good left hand to the inside at the 120 mark. What's your time stamp?
He's hurt now. He's hurt. Zinad's hurt. He's hurt badly now. This might be it.
Time stamp? What's your time stamp?
A minute. Oh,
okay,
they're going to stop
I'm
it?
At 113.
Oh, they stopped it. Wow.
Look, it's Howard Foster, dude, of course. Good left hook, right hand by Dimitri Bivol. And, of course, there's Howard Foster.
That's Howard a little
Foster,
early.
Yep.
Obviously,
there's Howard Foster. Come on, man.
The result is, the result, this would have come, but I mean, I would want to give a fighter a little bit more of a chance, right?
Of course, this is his first trip to the big stage, and this is why they train so meticulously. Come on, man. This is why they train so hard.
He was making a good account of himself.
He was in that round. I really enjoyed the exchanges, and that's why he got hurt.
Yep.
But you know what? No risks, no reward.
Yeah, and I give this guy credit. I mean, this wasn't a 12-round sleeper or 12-round snoozer, right? Where
you're right.
The guy runs and runs and runs and runs, and he's just trying to survive.
Like that Frenchman? You mean like that Frenchman with Bernard Hopkins?
Well, that was a bit egregious, right? But he was running. He was doing everything. I remember he got knocked down a bunch of times. And Jim Lampley's like, well, what does the guy got to do to get knocked out in this fight? But who was the ref for that fight? Do you remember?
Which one?
That Hopkins fight. Because the guy, he got knocked down about 8 times. And the ref, I think it was maybe Frank Cappuccino. He just let it keep going and going and going.
And Mad Chad, good observation, sir. Yeah. Bivol not respecting Zanad's power like he did with Canelo. No, not even close. And why would he? So there it is, guys. And we have coming up now the 2 heavyweight fights. Woo! Ronnie Shields guy, Filip Ergovic from Croatia, taking on Triple D, Daniel Dynamite Dubois from the UK. Will Eddie Hearn get off the snide and win one for the Gipper? Because right now, my predictions are solid. I predicted before the fight event started, Lee, I predicted that. Oh boy, here comes Sid UK. I love his commentary. Lee, welcome. Lee, Sid UK. Sid UK, Lee. Sid UK says Foster's an idiot. If he were a doctor and a patient coughed twice, he would tag him up, declare them dead, the buffoon. Ain't that the truth, brother? I'll tell you what. Howard Foster has the quickest trigger finger in boxing. Steve Smoger, he is not.
But, you have to appreciate this guy. Malik, he came in to fight. This wasn't, again, I mean, you have to appreciate the fact that he supplied some action. And that's why he got knocked out. But he came to win. And he was taunting him. Remember, did you see him taunt Bivol after one of the rounds? He followed him and got in his face. And, yeah, I mean, that's what it's about, man. You don't want to go in there and see some guy struggle to survive 12 rounds, and fight defensively. You want to see guys like this guy, Malik. He put it on the line.
Yep. There it is. There it is. There it is, guys.
I mean, we've seen Bivol in some disappointing fights. Like, we've seen him dominate opponents, but just one rounds are same as the previous, right? 1 rounds, and then he wins a 12-round decision, and we're just like, the guy just wants to survive. So, is Beterbiev back on? Is that coming on? Is that October, or there is no date yet? Hello? Hello?
Brother Lee. Sorry about that, man. I was getting interrupted by a text, man. My apologies.
Has the Beterbiev fight been rescheduled, or is that going to happen at all now? Has that fight been rescheduled, Beterbiev?
No, it's not on yet. In fact, Arthur Beterbiev, I just spoke with John the Iceman Scully last week, and he stated that surgery was a success, but he's going to have to 4 to 6 months recovery period, and they're trying to set the date for later this year, but they don't even know if he's going to be back by the end of the year. So we'll see. The injury was a torn meniscus, Lee. That's not a slight injury, right?
No, yeah, I remember, yeah.
Hey, can hold on, Lee. I need to take this, man. This is business. My apologies. I will be back in a couple minutes, sir. My apologies. I'll be right back. Thank you, Lee. Hey man, I'm here. I'm back.
Okay.
Oh boy, I tell you what. Yeah, having a rotten day today. Tell you what, man. Uh
Is anybody
Drama,
on or?
yeah, drama never ceases at all. I tell you what, man. Uh, I'll tell you after the show, my friend. But I tell you what, guys, we've got the two big heavyweight fights. Let's see. Hold on. Sid UK says Vitervia might fight in December. Big card in Riyadh. December. Yep, that's right. The rematch. Usyk versus Fury. The rematch to happen December 17th, right before Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'll tell you what. Awesome. Outstanding, man.
Oh, it's October.
I'm sorry, what?
I think they say it's October.
No. They changed because Usyk suffered a hairline fracture in
No,
his
no, no, no,
orbital.
no. Beterbiev and Bivol.
Well, I hope so. They're trying for October, but that's not a guarantee. Once again, he's still recovering, so we have no idea. Like he is still has a knee brace on, he's still limping with a cane. So he hasn't even trained. We have no idea. So they're just trying to hope for the best, right? Oh my gosh, dude. I hope I can get my mind right, man, for the last two fights, Lee. Jeez. Hey man,
You want to just take a rain check for next time?
no. I'm go ahead and we'll come back for the co-main event, right? But I'm gonna take a couple minutes to decompress. Okay.
All right. Well,
So
let me know when you want
guys,
me to call back in. Send me a text.
no. Just keep this. Call back in let's see, about 6:10. Okay, I'll meet you back here 6:10. All right.
All right.
All right, brother. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate it. Love you, brother.
Uh-huh.
We'll be back, guys. We're gonna take a quick intermission. We'll be back around 6:15. We're gonna keep some music playing, though. All right.
All right.
Everyone loves an underdog story. You know why? Oh, right? Overall, say it. So it's been very relaxed. There's nothing to fight. Very people are fighting. When I carry this fight, I will let fight is very better. I'm watching that. You're fighting, but now confident, I'm very confident, very fun. Very fun. If I reach him now Saturday, I look forward to fight and get them. But I need first to win on Saturday. Queensberry, all the boys on our team, do the business! Back at you, Matchroom, and all of us very fighters. Still there! Come on, Queensberry and Blackwater! Get off! Welcome back to the Kingdom Arena here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Just remind me, by Matchroom, don't worry, you'll get up all the action on the Zone platform. So even the last time we were here in Riyadh with the hot topics, over the house on the undisputed heavyweight title. All of this fight is now alongside the live action, which is keep on coming as we head to New York on Friday. As Oscar Collado faces off against Ecuador, Gerardo Zapata. In fact, make sure you check out the full boxing schedule on the Zone platform where you can find out everything that's coming your way, including a massive fight. Let's just come on. Exactly what it is. Let's be the best. Crossing big star, risking it all. Back pound for pound, straight right. From here on out, big fight after big fight. Now we're going to show. Wow, get the ring right. Can we find out who is the best superfly on the planet on June 29th? We want to find out a Batman when we get clash here on the card on June 29th, and then we head to the famous fighting city of Philadelphia, where hometown hero Jared Quintana takes Cody Brown. 2 more unmissable fights right here on the Zone. Joined us, Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren. Eddie, I want to start with you first. Not a great night to rock. Really good fight, but you're 6 still down there. Now, as I said, I'm really pleased to get 2 points in the bag with Dimitri's involved. Frank kindly gave me that one so far behind. But now listen, there's only one thing we can do. 2 stopping victories with these points. These times we fight, then we'll build up. 3 minutes. I'm clutching at straws, but I'm still a believer. To be fair, 2 very good straws to Herbridge and George Wallace. So not really clutching confident in the top. Yeah, absolutely. This is nicely unbelievable. I mean, I'm guessing to be 3-0 down in fight. I thought Ray Ford could have nicked it. It was a tremendous fight. Absolute great opening fight. This is the big boys. We need the big boys to put it out of the bag. It's incredible. And if we can nick the draw somehow, some way, I'll be flying unhappy. So far, so good to do those Frank. He started with Willie Hutchinson. Then he was going to call the box training. Kick forward and fantastic. And Hampton is like a special talent. We've talked about it quite a bit, and we want to continue doing this. Frank, Eddie, thank you very much. Good luck to both of you as well. Right, little handshake as well. Little handshake again. There you go. Could be a draw, could be a clean sweep. All right, this one's going to be a good one. Daniel Dubois versus Philip Hergovich for the IBF interim heavyweight title. Let's throw it downstairs to Tom Christian.
All right, indeed, it is the battle of the big dogs. Two back-to-back heavyweight fights with major implications, not only on tonight's score, but the future of the division as well. Here's our tale to take. The first one, Daniel Dubois and Philip Hergovich. Two big boys, 6'5", 6'6", very similar weights. Philip Hergovich with a 4-inch reach advantage. Now look at our zone advanced statistical analytics that have broken down this tail of the tape as to who wins the fight. 64% tilt to Hergovich, 33% to Dubois. And then the analytics say that it's more likely Hergovich gets the knockout that Matchroom so desperately needs. 69% chance that it doesn't go 12 rounds. Let's go into the ring now. And Michael Cooper.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we shall honor our hosting with the national anthem for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight it's been 5 versus 5 in a event so enormous and so spectacular. It ain't over yet. Close knockout score points decide what the will be. So with that said, let's get this party started! Coming to the ring is big balls of boxing. Queensberry, Dynamite, Daniel Dubois! Coming up to Michael Jackson's band, Zero, he's got one
that he's matured now, he's a man now. Philip Hergovich has spoken quite often about that spar when Daniel Dubois was 17 years old. He needs to let Hergovich know in the early stages of this contest that he's not the same boy, he's a man now.
Guys, and we are back. Woo! Both men are in the center of the ring. We're getting ready for the fight action to start. Philip Ergovich versus Triple D, Daniel Dynamite Dubois. Round number one begins. Lee, are you with me, sir?
Yes.
Very good. Thank you, brother, for humoring me with this brief intermission. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the music. That's a song that my brother, Mike Atkins, actually penned. It's called Silent Partner. And boy, Daniel Dubois being the aggressor in this fight to start. And he looks to be the quicker, more athletic man. He looks huge. And he weighed in on Friday at 245. Daniel Dubois being the aggressor. Heavy-handed Daniel Dubois. Boy, he's a dangerous fighter. But Philip is very stoic in the ring. And from what Ronnie Shields told me, he worked his ass off. Beating up one of my guys from TMB Promotions, Terrell Herndon, whooping his ass. Lee, what do you see in the ring right now, sir?
Yeah, I mean, Hergovich is looking good. I mean, like you said, Dubois came out on fire, but that he's only making himself more open as Hergovich is landing the right hand with some consistency right now.
Yep. There it is. And just like in the immortal words of Tommy Hearns, if I can touch you with the left hand, boy, the right's not far behind.
Yeah. It looks like, I mean, Dubois had a lot of confidence coming into this fight. And I say that had.
Yeah.
His first round, I don't know how much confidence he's going to have, going back to his chair.
Now, one of the things that Ronnie insists to me is the creative angles that Ergovich uses to get his punches in and around the guard of his opposition.
You can see that already.
And we're starting to see that right now. And it's like Lee, when someone is very unorthodox, how is it very difficult to predict and defend?
Oh, well, you can't. I mean, you when they're unorthodox, they do things they're not supposed to do. They do things that kind of go against boxing. So, yeah,
good right hand by
time. You can't time them. If you know, the harder the more unorthodox they are, the harder they are to time. And rhythm and timing is a lot in boxing.
Yep. I'll tell you what, in my opinion, guys, this is the only fight that Eddie Hearn wins. And so far, boy, it's anyone's contest still. This is supposed to be a feeling out round, Lee. What the hell, brother?
Hey, man, I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take it.
And the only thing is Daniel Dubois feeling the knuckles of Ergovich in round number 1. Yeah. Tell you what,
I've got Ergovich 10-9 in that round. Yeah, he's fighting very calm. And so Dubois is the one. He's a guy that I'm gonna get him. You know, and Ergovich is like, you know, he's you can tell the experience. He's fighting very calm, not really nervous. You know, he looks a little lazy sometimes, but that's not laziness. That's he's calm. He's calm. He's landing some good shots in that round too. I think he shot. I think he got some respect from Dubois in that round.
Yep, he sure did. I agree. And Don Charles, famously, most notable for training Derek Chisora. But look, there's Don Charles, and then there's Ronnie Shields. Now, Ronnie Shields has so much experience training heavyweight fighters. Yeah. Oh boy, that right hand. And I tell you what, though, the heart and the toughness, the chin of Dubois at this point is very impressive. Good jab by Dubois. And yeah, this is a very, very good fight up this one. Oh, I expected a lot less in round number 1. Round 2 begins. Both men in the center of the ring. Once again, Dubois moving forward. But Ergovich, very stoic, very relaxed. And it almost seems like he's just waiting for those opportunities. And you know about the sparring sessions, right, between the two? Apparently, Filip Ergovich knocked him out in sparring several years ago. But Daniel Dubois has that neutralizer of a right hand, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can't count him out. He's a hard puncher. He certainly came into this fight charged up. I mean, you could see it. There was no feeling out process.
Yep.
And he kind of gave you that idea in the pre-fight. He doesn't like this guy.
No, he sure doesn't.
You know, I think that, but will that work against him?
Good 1-2 down the middle, and he just has no defense right now, Lee, for the 1-2 down the middle.
Right. Also,
hard right hand for Ergovich again.
He's also diversifying. He's throwing the uppercut.
Yep.
Like a nice short uppercut.
Oh, it's these strange combinations that he throws. It's like Canelo. I'm not saying it's explosive like Canelo, but it's coming from very odd angles, and it's impossible to anticipate. I tell you what, though, already a lot of action from these heavyweights. I love it, and that's why we love the heavyweights, Lee.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, these guys are just out there. I mean,
look. I think
all started by Dubois. I think Dubois started it. He's the guy that came out charging.
No, I tell you what.
Good shot by Dubois. I mean,
tell you what, that's very sporting of him. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, Lee. This almost looks like a 90s heavyweight fight.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are just winging. These guys are just throwing shots.
I love it, guys. I love it. Now, once again, guys, there are so many great. Oh, Dubois hurt, and he's hanging on.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
No. We're about the same time. Are you about 20 seconds in? Or 20 seconds left, round number 2?
Oh,
Where you at, Lee? What's your timestamp?
at the end of 2.
Yep, I'm 10 seconds left in round number 2.
Yeah, okay, round 2 is over. So
Okay,
I
very good.
I didn't quite see where Du Bois got hurt. He came back at the end of that round pretty hard.
Well, there's only one reason why you hang on, right? One, if you're hurt, and 2, if you're deficient technically on the inside. Those are the only 2 reasons why you
Right,
hold.
I think he may have been. I can say, I mean, who isn't deficient on the inside against Hrgovic, right?
Oh, Hrgovic is cut. Hrgovic is cut on the right eye. Oh, there's Ronnie chewing that ass. You always know when Ronnie means business when he says, look, listen.
Oh, that jab definitely got Hrgovic's attention.
Yep, sure did.
Oh, was that a right hand? My mistake. Maybe that was a right hand. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this is great. This is
going to be a great fight, guys. Yep, through 2 rounds, all action, guys. And it's anyone's fight.
Du Bois.
Anyone's fight.
Out again.
Yep.
He's pissed about something.
He wants to make a statement. Well, he's pissed that he's the underdog, that he's not the favored guy, that everyone is looking past him. He's pissed. Now, this is a fast pace, too, for a heavyweight fight.
Sure is.
So I tell you what, this is anyone's fight right now, and desperately, Eddie Hearn needs a victory. So he's pulling for Hrgovic, but is Daniel Dubois going to try and create the sweep? Put all of the onus on Deontay Wilder. Guys, this is a great fight. It's very evenly matched. Can you tell who has the advantage right now, Lee? Midway through round number 3.
Yeah, I mean, the guy that has the advantage isn't always the guy that's winning. I still see Hrgovic. Well, I see this an even fight, but I see Hrgovic still with the advantage. I think that he's calm, he's cool, he doesn't seem frazzled. Dubois is animated. I mean, which can work for you or against you. But Hrgovic is throwing he's got more diversity in his punches.
Yep.
He just seems calm. It just seems like he's waiting for the right time.
Do you think it's a bad idea that he's moving to the left and right into the power hand of Daniel Dubois?
But, I mean, with that cut, I mean, it's hard to say who has the advantage. But, I mean, I still think...
And by Dubois on the inside.
Yes.
Hrgovic takes it well at the 50-second mark.
Hrgovic is acting like he's got no real fear of Dubois' power, and that's
Yep.
I don't know if it may not be a good thing. Right?
I tell you what, though, man. Oh, well, look, I tell you what. You take punches a lot better, and you react a lot better if you're relaxed. That's for sure.
Well, that's why I'm saying Hrgovic still seems so relaxed, and he's landing his shots too. I mean, they're both getting good shots in there.
And you know what? And what's not being stated by the commentators, he's doing a really good job, Hrgovic, of rolling away from the shots.
Yeah.
Not taking the full brunt of it. That's experience. That's that deep amateur background, guys. Hey, is it just me?
That was a tough round to call right there.
That's a gimme round. That's an even round. Like, honestly, I would score that 10-10 if I were one of the judges at ringside.
I think I'd probably have it 1-1 and even.
I agree. I'm very
I
impressed.
guess maybe I shouldn't be surprised at Dubois' aggression, but given all the talk in the pre-fight, but I'm a little surprised that he's so aggressive and he's kept it up.
Yep.
Now, the question
sure
is,
has.
Joseph, how long can he keep this going? How long? These are heavyweights. How long can he keep this aggression?
Well, you know
what happens
brother?
when this fight slows down?
Yep. Well, obviously that's advantage Ergovich, right? You saw him withstand the onslaught of Zhang 2 years ago.
Right.
And yeah, Ergovich, the relaxed, stoic Philip Ergovich, you would have to give them the advantage. But yeah, I've got it 2-0-1 for Ergovich. Holy shit. Hold on. Oh boy. Adam Lopez says, cracking open another cold one for War Week Boxing. Thank you, my friend. I'm gonna have to write in the chat. I tell you what, right now, 2 minutes in round number 4, or a minute in round number 4, and Ergovich is bleeding profusely. Those weird angles of Ergovich. But Daniel Dubois is a tough man. He's a tough man. It's hilarious. Yeah. Todd Grisham, yesterday during the weigh-in, after the weigh-in, said, hey, Ergovich, is this the toughest test of your career? Daniel Dubois. And he goes, no. That's it. Look, he fought Zhang, and he was getting his ass whooped until he wasn't. Hey, I heard the blender going, brother. What were you blending? A margarita?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm sitting here watching. You probably heard the fight. I'm just watching the fight.
You weren't running the blender about 15 minutes ago?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, I tell you what, man. Ergovich is finding range very quick, very easily.
Sort of these pot shots. Now, he's a bloody mess, but he's landing these pot shots.
Yep.
Wow, you gotta wonder, like, what happens?
Boom. Look at that right hand landing consistently. Is it just me, or does he look like a slower, more methodical version of Corey Sanders? Physically,
he does look a little bit, yeah.
Oh boy, though, Corey Sanders, that left hand, man. Though that was special, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, rest in peace.
I think Hergovich is definitely more polished than Sanders, though.
Well, he's definitely winning this round by a large margin.
He's a lot more polished than.
But as soon as I say that, though, I really like the jab sometimes of Dubois. And you know what? I'll say this. The referee's doing a great job of letting them police themselves on the inside.
Right. The less you see of the referee, the better.
Yes, sir. Pull up a lawn chair, brother. I want to hear what Ronnie's saying. So Ronnie Shield just said, you're doing well, but I want to see you go to the body more. Throw the right hand, but bring the hook back behind it. Lee, what do you think of Ronnie Shield's advice?
Good advice. I mean, good advice. Yep. Throw more of those shots. I mean, and he's a more skilled fighter.
But he's got a nasty cut under his left eye. Nasty over his left eye. Woo! I tell you what, this is a great fight. And Anthony Joshua, there he is. And they're showing Anthony Joshua because more than likely he's going to fight the winner, Lee. What do you think of that?
I can't wait. But I can't even think about that. I'm watching this fight. I can't even think about that. Yeah.
And there it
Wow.
is. And there it is.
So now DAZN has it knotted at 38 after 4 rounds.
You know what? I don't agree with that. I have 3 rounds to 1 for Urgovich, or 2-1 and 1 even. I had Urgovich winning the first round.
Right, I had Dubois winning the second. I had Urgovich between the first, Dubois winning the second.
I had Dubois winning the second as well. I had Urgovich winning the third. Or no, it was even in the third, and Urgovich winning the last round. So it's 2-1 and then 1 even. Oh, like Daniel Dubois would be wise not to lunge in with that right hand, because if he misses, he is out of position and right there to be hit, potentially floored. Oh, Philip, man, does a very deceptively proficient way of rolling away from shots, and it looks like it hurts Dubois. Backs him up. Hard right hand on the inside. Dubois ties him up at 120. And they're going to take a look. They're warning Philip Urgovich for hitting behind the head. And you know what? Just like Emmanuel used to say, well, look, if you don't want my guy to be hitting him behind the head, tell him to quit showing it to us. And there it is. And there it is. Good action through 5 rounds of action almost. About 50 seconds left in the 5th round. Timestamp, please.
33.
Very good. Take the lead if something big happens.
Yeah, this may not be an easy fight to call. Judges was, because Dubois is doing a lot of the workman's, like, he's kind of doing that workman like where he's landing some ugly shots, maybe more shots, where Urgovich is landing more of the eye-catching shots. They're like wide open, eye-catching, boom,
Yeah, so how do you think the cut affects the judges at ringside? Big right hand for Philip. Dubois ties him up at the end of round number 5.
I mean, obviously it's not supposed to affect them at all, but it's not supposed to affect them, but I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it helps the guy that gets cut.
Yeah. Very well said, brother. It shouldn't, but I don't think it helps the guy that gets cut. Very well said, my friend. Oh, guys, we're seeing a great one right now. In the heavyweight division, Philip Urgovich, the Croatian sensation, training out of Sugar Land, Texas, with Ronnie Shields versus Daniel Dynamite Dubois. Guys, trying to earn that respect back from the fans. Boom, hard right hand. And nothing phases these guys. And it's crazy. I love the way Dubois stays poised after receiving a right hand and then comes back with a counter of his own. So in order for Matchroom Sport to stay in this, they need a KO victory. Right? Because of the first 3 fights and the knockout victory for Shiraz, right? They're up 6-0. So that means Urgovich and Wilder need a knockout just to tie, right? If you're keeping score on the Queensberry versus a Matchroom Sport scorecard.
the pace has slowed down a lot.
It sure has. There's a lot of clinching now. That means both guys getting gassed, and it's midway through the fight. Almost.
Yeah, this is slowing down a bit. I think I've got Hrgovic winning this round so far.
But you know what? Dubois still looks very energetic, still landing good right hands. I'm really surprised, though, Dubois isn't using more of that jab to try and nail that damaged right eye of Hrgovic. Boy, I tell you what, Hrgovic, dude, his mastery of range is very impressive, right? Just takes a small step back to avoid incoming.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he stays right there in range to hit Dubois. Very impressive.
Yeah, it takes years to master that.
Yep.
Years.
Oh, boy, I tell you what. And in the heavyweight division. Look at that. That's beautiful work by Hrgovic at the end of round number 6. He's doing a great job of avoiding most of the heavy incoming. Lee, after 6, how do you have it, sir?
Gosh, this is close. I mean, it's hard to say. Maybe 4-2 Hrgovic, or maybe 4-1-1. But you could make a case for a couple of those rounds going either way. But 4-1-1 Hrgovic. But I'm not 100% confident in that.
Yeah, it's very, very competitive fight up to this point. Midway through, guys, we just getting started. And Sly Tendencies, thank you for the super chat, my friend. You sound like you're feeling good, my brother. Yes, sir. I'm watching boxing. How could you not? What a night of fights, right? Who's taking the main event? I'll tell you who's taking the main event. In the immortal words of James Gogi, the big Chinaman knockout in 4. You like that, brother? Ball versus Ford is the fighter night so far. Yes, sir. Just like I told you, it would steal the show. Do you remember that? God bless you, Sly. Thank you for being here. And, brother, trust me, I felt all of your prayers and your kind thoughts. Thank you for everything, my friend. And Sly has it scored 4 rounds to 2. Hrgovic, he's landing the better shots. And I would be remiss if I didn't recognize Miss Bitch. Thank you so much for joining us, ma'am. And Joseph, I come from humble beginnings, born and raised in bitch mania. Praise be to the holy bitch queen, Miss Bitch. Yes, ma'am. God bless you. And thank you for joining us and watching the fights with us. Lee, what do we have so far in round number 7?
Yeah, again, we slowed down even more. Dubois just landed a crashing right hand, followed by a left hook.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, with that exchange, he might be winning this round. It's not a lot happening.
Oh, yes. I see that. And he's got him against the ropes. And Hrgovic ties him up. And Dubois is happy to oblige. This is what I don't understand, Lee. Why doesn't Dubois or fighters continue to work and they concede to the clinch? Why does that always happen?
It takes a lot of energy to unclinch. I mean, it takes a lot. Sometimes when you get really, really tired in there, right?
Yep.
And pushing a guy away, that takes energy.
Yes, sir.
So sometimes you rather just, save some of that energy. I mean, it's like, and these guys are, 250 pounds. When that guy wants to flip, you got to think twice before pushing him away because that's going to take a lot of energy.
Look, I tell you what, Dubois is winning this round by a large margin right now.
Here.
Urgovich looks like he's taking a breather, and that may not be a good idea. He looks to be gassed, maybe even hurt. Wow.
Oh, good uppercut by Dubois.
Still 30 seconds to go. Dubois complete control this round. Lee, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, I mean, the pendulum is tilted to Dubois. He's been persistent and aggressive, and now it looks like it's paying off.
Yep.
I thought that Dubois would get tired first. It looks good right by Dubois. It looks like Hrgović is getting tired.
And there was a clash of heads as well.
I think he's bleeding from both eyes, Joseph.
It hurt Philip. Look, I think Philip,
good shot. Oh. Wow, that was a big round for Dubois, Joseph.
Big round
that was
for Dubois.
massive.
And Hrgović is busted up over both eyes.
If you're that gave you a lot of confidence if you're Dubois.
Yep.
That and the fact that this guy's all a bloody mess, now you've got the confidence. You've got a lot of confidence.
I tell you what, I want to hear Ronnie. I want to hear Ronnie now. Oh, Ronnie's chewing that ass. Come on, man. You're a better fighter than this.
This could very well be 4-3 right now.
You know what? It is 4-3 right now. There's no doubt about that. He whooped Hrgović's ass in that round. Hrgović didn't do a damn thing. Look at that clash of heads, too. Boom. Boom! Hard right hand by Dubois. I tell you what, that was all Dubois that round.
And Dubois coming out charging.
And he sure is. Woo! Tell you what. Now, guys, keep in mind, this is for the IBF title. Hrgović looks spent, and his left eye looks terrible.
Oh, good right by Dubois.
Dubois is in complete control right now, Lee. Hrgović looks like
he may have been eating those Zhang tacos. As good as he said.
Hrgović looks spent right now. He looks like a beaten man. Dubois is kicking his ass right now.
Time out.
What happened?
Take him to the ring doctor. Take him to the ring doctor.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
So if you're Hrgović, do you say, I can't see, and let it go to the scorecards? Is that
over.
What you do?
It's over. Wow.
Is that a TKO?
Wow.
Is that a TKO, Lee?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. TKO for Daniel Dubois. Wow. And Frank Warren is up. Wow. The newly crowned IBF champ, Daniel Dynamite Dubois. Holy shnikes. I can't believe what I just saw.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Yes. Sly has the beat. Holy shit. And yeah, Hrgović was done, dude. He was done.
He looked like he ran into a brick. It looked like he ran into a brick wall.
Lee, do you have any problem with that call?
It's kind of hard. I mean, I'm not there. I can't look at his eyes. Hard to say. Obviously, as a boxing fan, as a fight fan, I want to be selfish and I want to see more. So it's really hard to say. I wasn't there, but he's got cuts over both eyes. Dubois was coming on strong.
Yep.
I can't question the doctor, but I can be selfish and say that I want to see more.
Look at that left cut. Look at that left cut right there. But once again, we've seen a lot worse, Lee. Wow. What a turn of events. Unbelievable. Are we going to see a clean sweep from Queensberry? What a shocking turn of events this is. Philip Ergovich stopped by the doctor. TKO Daniel Dubois. Unbelievable. Look at Frank Warren. Fish-eyed motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Dubois really wanted this. He seemed like he really, he talked a lot of stuff, but fighters do that all the time. But when he got in the ring, he backed it up. He
did. He backed it up, and he walked through adversity. He got hurt several times in that fight. And Daniel Dubois looks clean. Look at that. Look at Eddie Hearn eating crow, baby. Woo! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So it's all on. And there he is pointing at Tyson Fury's manager, right? So Daniel Dynamite Dubois pulling off the improbable upset. Wow. So that sets the table for our main event of the evening.
Wow.
Deontay Wilder versus the Big Bang Zhang.
Wow.
Lee, did you see this coming, sir?
With Dubois, I didn't, but I'm not entirely surprised. It's not it's an upset.
It's a heavyweight. It's a heavyweight division.
It's these guys are two top heavyweights, two elite level heavyweights. I want to see it again if I can. I would want to see.
I want to see it again too, brother. Bring on the rematch. I love it. But Anthony Joshua is going to want that piece of Daniel Dubois. He's going to want that IBF trinket, and you can't blame him.
But Dubois came in this fight, yeah.
In the immortal words of Evander Holyfield, if belts don't matter, why do I seem to make more money when I have one around my waist?
Exactly.
Wow! Guys, Daniel Dubois pulls off the upset over Philip the Animal Ergovich. Holy shit, the Croatian sensation relinquishes his interim title to Daniel Dubois, the newly crowned IBF heavyweight champion. Holy cow. Wow.
Yeah, it was something. These guys, but I think we had Hergovich up 4-3, and then that would have been that round would have been 4-4. But Dubois was definitely coming on strong, but he never really he was relentless though. He would come out charging every round.
He was.
You can tell him. I thought he would get tired more, but it was actually Hergovich that seemed to get tired.
He was in great shape. You could tell he was in great shape, brother. Wow. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. Wow.
Yeah, he looks like a heavyweight champion. With his body, he looks like a champion.
Yep. So you remember me telling you this conversation a long time ago, Lee, that the guys who were going to be the most trouble, like within 5 to 10 years, was going to be Usyk and Dubois. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Look, all I can say is I love Ronnie and I love Philip, but to be honest, I couldn't be happier for a great guy like Daniel Dubois. And look at Frank Warren. Now he's leading 8-0. And
wow.
Do you know what the bonus is, Lee?
Well, $3 million, right?
$3 million. Yes, sir. And look at Frank.
Now, which side is your friend on?
Oh, Thomas Triber, the ring announcer? Yeah, he's Queensberry.
Yeah,
so
which
guess
side
what,
is he
guys? When he Queensberry, Frank Warren. So when he comes back to town, he's taking me and Adam up for a steak dinner. And guys, it's my pleasure to welcome to the Warwick Boxing stage for the very first time, Mad Chad. Welcome to the show, sir.
What's shaking, Joe? I mean, right? This sport is the best sport in the world. I mean, just what a fight, and you just never know about these fights. Just
Theater,
great stuff, Joe.
theater of the unexpected, my friend. Theater of the unexpected. Chad, I'd like to introduce you to former prize fighter Lee Cleveland from the DC area, the greater DC area.
Very nice to meet you, sir. Very nice to meet you.
Likewise, sir.
I tell you what, though, Chad, did you see this one coming, sir?
Yes, I did. I did have Daniel Dubois picked for this fight. I didn't. Just with the whole iron sharpens the iron, so to speak, and the activity and the age, and once again, Daniel Dubois' sister is a gold medalist, and when you have a tough sister like that, you can't help but be a tough guy, a tough brother.
Yep.
But yeah, Daniel impressed me. He impressed me, and a lot of people said he might have beat Usyk with that questionable shot there, and I think just gaining experience at that age, you could see that he's progressing. And I thought Herkovich has kind of regressed. Not that it had anything to do with his, since his old man passed away, I think, Joe, he kind of took time away, and he just seemed to never take that next step, and I think we just seen it. I think he is what he is. I don't know how much he puts into training. His cardiovascular was completely awful. You talk about a bad gas tank. He was gassed. And
well, you know what? That's what's most surprising, to be honest. I think, in my opinion, they went out to Saudi a lot too late in the game, in my opinion, because look, my guy Terrell Herndon was one of Hergovich's sparring partners, right? And we went up there, I guess, about 6 weeks ago, and Hergovich was working like a dog. Maybe he overtrained. I don't think so. I think they didn't allow themselves enough time to get acclimated to the time, to the Saudi Arabian time. Because keep in mind, that's 9 time zones, right? So maybe that had something to do with it. I know they went out almost 2 weeks before, but in my opinion, they should have gone out at least a month before the fight date, right? What are your thoughts, Lee?
Wow. Possibly, gosh, maybe. Hard to say.
Because that's 9 time zones, sir.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, Chad, have you ever flown different time zones just to work, whatever?
oh my God, jet lag's for real. That whole getting acclimated, not alone with just the time zone, but the air. The air is sometimes different, and yeah, acclimation is huge, Joe. And if it was only 2 weeks, I think that's way too short a time to get acclimated to your sleep schedule.
And I think now, once again, I saw them training, and I know Hergovich was taking this fight as seriously as he should have. So, in my opinion, that had a lot to do with it. But that's giving both men the benefit of the doubt, right? But look, no credit away from Daniel Dubois. He brought it, and he hurt Hergovich, and he put it on him in the last 2 rounds.
And talking about a chin on this kid, I mean, that 1-2. I mean, Herkovich couldn't miss with that right, and Herkovich has heavy hands, and Dubois was taking those punches. I didn't know how many he could take, but I think he took his best shot, and I think that a lot of times when you hit your opponent with your best shot, and it just doesn't show no effect other than your hands hurting a little. And they're still firing back. I mean, the one time Herkovich hit him with a big bomb, and Dubois came right back. It's deflating.
That's a very good point. Yeah, it's very discouraging. Yes.
Because he was hitting him, he couldn't miss, Joe. He was hitting him right on the point at the end of his punch. I mean, those were classic knockout punches, or where someone's knees buckle. And Dubois was just eating him up. I mean, he could take a punch.
Yeah, that 1-2 down the middle couldn't miss.
Well,
Lee,
couldn't miss.
Lee, how do you see, Lee? How do you see Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois playing out later this year?
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, Dubois looked good. I mean, if Joshua's not 100% prepared, he can get him. I think AJ definitely has to bring his A game. I still like AJ by decision. I still think he's got
in my opinion,
too much height, too much reach, too
the
many skills.
explosiveness. Yeah, in my opinion, Lee, the explosiveness of Anthony Joshua, right? The timing, the accuracy, the explosiveness. I like Anthony Joshua in this matchup by way of knockout. I do. As easy as it was for Urgovich to land that 1-2, I like Anthony Joshua by knockout, mid to late rounds. Matt Chad, what say you, brother?
Hey, let's just roll with AJ. I think he has a little more crispness. I think and Herkovich was getting those, 1-2s right on point. And I think AJ's a little quicker, a little more powerful, crisper. I would have AJ by knockout in that fight.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, bring it on. There's only one way to find out, guys, and we're going to see it later this year. Hopefully, it's in December in the co-main event. What say you, brother? And Matt Chad, before we let you go, my friend, who do you like in the rematch? Fury versus Usyk in December.
Usyk, 9th round knockout. Usyk by 9th round knockout.
Wow! I tell you what, Matt Chad, it's always a pleasure. When I have more time to converse on a Warwick Radio, or I tell you what, I'll go visit your channel as soon as this is finished. Okay?
Yeah, well, when it's all over, stop by, Joe, for sure. And like I say, it's always a pleasure when you're up and running. Listening to about the greatest sport on earth. And nice to meet you, Lee, man. And we got a great fight. I think Wilder's getting knocked out in the next fight, Joe. I don't think Wilder's going to make it out of the 5th round.
I tell you what, I don't care who wins as long as we see plenty of fireworks. That's it, brother. I want to see
Big bang, Jimmy Jang. God bless, Joe. God bless, brother.
God bless you too, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Guys, that was Mad Chad, and I'm going to be migrating my way onto his channel as soon as it's finished. But guys, it feels like we're just getting started. We've set the table. Here comes the main course. Deontay Wilder versus Zhang, the Big Bang, Zhang. Holy, I tell you what, brother. We've seen some shit today, man.
Yeah.
Wow. I tell you what. Matchroom getting swept so far. If Matt Chad's prediction is right, yeah, they're gonna have a clean sweep, in my opinion. And I told you this before the event started. I thought Urgovich was going to be the only thing keeping Frank Warren from providing a clean sweep. But Eddie Hearn, boy, he's up against it. His last salvo, so to speak, is going to be Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, the team captain. Does he pull off the mild upset this evening, sir?
Who, Wilder?
Yes, sir.
No, I after that last performance, no. I mean, just because had he not had that last performance, I would be picking Wilder in this fight. But that last performance was just such a weird fight and just such an odd post fight. No, I don't think his mind is in it.
You know what? Maybe I'm drinking the Alabama Kool-Aid, but I have to disagree, brother. After watching the media workout and listening to him saying this is all or nothing, in my opinion, Lee, I think we see the Alabama Slammer of old. We'll see what happens, brother. There's only one way to find out. Let's get it on, in the immortal words of the late, great Mills Lane. Woo! So what a great day of boxing, guys. What a great day of boxing. This has been amazing. And you know what? Why don't we see this in the States? Top Rank versus Golden Boy. Let's do it. I would say PBC because they have such a huge stable, but they're all but done. They're almost out of business, sir. So let's see. Top Rank versus Golden Boy, right? Top Rank versus Golden Boy at 35. Who wins in your mind, Lee? Vasil Lomachenko or William Zepeda, who's going to be competing on the zone next weekend? Lee, are you there, sir? Uh-oh. Lee just jumped off. That's all right, brother. We'll be here for the main event. The main event of the evening is coming up. And right now, Frank Warren has a commanding 4-0 lead. This may be a clean sweep, guys. Do you think it is? We'll find out. Here it comes. In just a matter of moments, we're going to see Deontay Wilder get it on with the Big Bang, Zhang from China. Wow. Tell you what, this has been a great day of boxing, guys. Very, very shocking at times. Like, honestly, I'm shocked still. I'm shocked that Filip Hrgović got knocked out. Sly, what say you, my friend? I got Wilder in the next one. Zhang lost some weight, but he doesn't have the style to gas Wilder out. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You know what, brother? I agree. I like Sweet Home Alabama, this main event. Plus, Zhang always gasses out if he doesn't get the stoppage early. Yes, sir. He does. He does. So I'm going to say this. Well, I hope Neil Young can remember. The Southern man don't need him around anyhow. Yes. Let's go. Tuscaloosa in the house, baby. Once again, guys, I don't care. Honestly, I do, but I don't, if that makes any sense. I just want to see a great fight. And I'm going to call it right down the middle, just like I did in the co-main event. Once again, guys, a lot of people, a lot of fans, I should say, they think that I think of this fight game like they do, where I have a dog in the hunt and I'm rolling with. But no, look, as a commentator, I have to call it like I see it. And so for me, that is precedent over everything. Adam, please come and join me, sir. I'm almost 3 sheets to the wind. So yes, the main event is next, sir. Jump on board if you can. Here we go, guys. So Adam Lopez is headed back to the condo. And he's going to log on and call the main event with me and Lee Cleveland. Can't wait for that, guys. Right now, Frank Warren, though, is whooping that ass. And he's guaranteed that $3 million rock. He's already won 8-0. But can Deontay Wilder make it interesting with a knockout? Make it at least 8-4. A respectable number. Wow. Amazing. Joseph Parker right there. Zhang looks loose. He's not sweat yet. Oh, there's Frank Warren. Come on, baby. He's like, let's make it a clean sweep. I love this. I love this. This is like Jerry Jones visiting the locker room. This is cool as shit. I love this. Guys, and there's Deontay working the pads, using the paints. He's already in a dead sweat. I love this. Boom. You know what, guys? I'm smelling the upset here. I am smelling the upset. Well, I hope Neil Young can remember. Bum, ba-da-da-da-ba-bum. Southern man don't need him around anyhow. Ba-da-ba-dum. Sweet home Alabama. Bum, ba-da-da-da-da-bum. Oh boy. I'm liking Deontay Wilder going into this. We'll see what happens though. Wow. I tell you what, man, Zhang is deceptively crafty. Has power in both hands. Ooh, former Olympian, just like the Bronze Bomber, but a much deeper amateur pedigree. Much more skilled in the ring, but the athletic check goes to Deontay Wilder. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Michael Buffer with the official fighter introductions coming up in just a minute. Want to thank you guys for joining us. War of Week Boxing. Guys, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Zhang coming out to Eye of the Tiger, baby. Woo! Oh, this is great stuff, guys. Woo! Guys, they're walking out to the ring. We're embarking on the main event of the evening. And right now, it's our brother, Pigeon. Pigeon, welcome to the show, sir.
What's going on, doggy? What's going on, bruh? What's going on, bruh? What's going on, bruh? Yo, this some doggy shit going. This some doggy shit going down, bruh. This some fucking doggy shit going down, bruh.
Main event of the evening.
Word up to the 6, bro. The 687 from Philadelphia, bruh. This some Philadelphia shit coming in, nigga.
On, brother. Right on, brother. Pigeon, first time to the show.
Yo!
Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. So what is your official prediction for this brilliant main event of the evening?
The main event of the evening, bro. We got Wilder. We got Zhang. This is beef and broccoli against fucking Charmaine. Charmaine! This is beef and broccoli against Charmaine, man.
Oh, brother, I tell you what.
Yeah.
I tell you what, brother. We've got beef and broccoli versus chicken and collard greens. What do you like, homie?
Yo, bro. I'm thinking the beef might come a bit slick, but I'm thinking the Charmaine, bro. I'm thinking Zhang is gonna get the knockout. I'm going Zhang. Going Chile! I'm going Chile! I'm going fucking Chile, bruh! I'm going Chile! I'm going Chinese power! Chinese power! I'm going Chile, bruh! I'm going Chile!
I tell you what, man, right now, if you didn't know, and I'll give you some business.
And if you don't know, you're never gonna know. Come on, that's some Will Smith shit, bro. That's some Will Smith shit, bro.
I don't want to talk about Will Smith on this channel, brother. But I will say this though. I will say this: if you didn't know, like concerning the business of boxing right now, this is on TikTok pay-per-view in China. And from what I'm being told, it's on an estimated audience purchase of over 300 million in China.
There's about 60 million people watching it in a pod, bro. They're in a hotel. You know those coffins that they live in? They live in those coffins in a fucking hotel, bro. They're on the internet watching that with 10 fingers and 10 toes.
Well, look.
They've got 10 toes on the.
Look. The reason why I'm saying that is most people are heralding right now Ryan Garcia as the biggest pay-per-view star at this time. But when you consider the population of China, Zhang beats everyone else by a long, like a country mile. Like, think about this.
Do you know when you see him? Do you know when you see him? Do you get hungry for food, bro?
Dude, stop it, man. Just stop, dude.
Come on, bro.
Holy
every
shit,
time,
dude.
I don't. Listen, every time I see that motherfucker, I want to eat something, bro.
Okay, so here comes the official fighter introductions by Mr. Michael Buffer.
Yo, I'm gonna dip off, bro. I'm gonna dip off and go and watch it, bro. I'm gonna dip.
Hey, brother.
Bro.
Hey, so thank you for joining us for the moment, brother. It's been my honor to feature you on the show at this time.
Really?
Brother, really, don't be a stranger, man. Don't be a stranger, brother. God bless you, Pigeon. Enjoy the main event, sir.
I'll be back in about an hour.
Yes, sir. Maybe 10 minutes. Who knows?
10 minutes. I think Wilder could.
We never know. And Lee, welcome back to the show, sir. Who do you like? Make your final predictions before the fight starts.
I like Zhang by early KO.
Oh my gosh. You know what, brother? I'm the opposite, baby. I like the Bronze Bomber, the Alabama Slammer, Deontay Wilder by early KO, shocking the world and making a statement and announcing his official comeback into the heavyweight landscape. How do you like that, brother? How do you like that, brother?
There we go.
And there it is. Deontay Wilder with a record of 43 wins. Oh, 3 losses, 1 draw, 42 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here we go. I love Michael Buffer, man. Dude, how iconic is Michael Buffer? He's an American institution, brother. He's a lot better than Bruce. Bruce is like Mr. Magoo, right? Sounds like he's going to have a conniption right there, man, in the octagon, right? He even looks like Mr. Magoo, man. Anyway. But yeah, boxing has the good Buffer. How do you like that, guys? Yeah, I said it. So here we go. Here we go, Lee. Round 1 begins. Holy shit. Dude, Zhang outweighs Deontay Wilder by almost 70 pounds, Lee. How do you like that?
Yeah, that's a big, huge stat, man.
And Zhang, well, and you know what? Deontay Wilder's doing the right thing. He's taking away that left hand.
Yeah.
Taking away that right hook. Good right hand down the middle. Oh, and Deontay Wilder already letting his hands go in the first minute of round number 1. But look at the stilts that Deontay Wilder is on right now. In the immortal words of Emmanuel Stewart, he looks like a shot fighter. He's got no legs underneath him. Lee, how do Deontay Wilder's legs look to you?
Thin. I think I haven't been looking at his legs. He doesn't seem like he's.
They don't look good. Dude, they don't look good. He looks like he's walking on stilts.
I can see what you're talking about now. Yeah.
He doesn't look. You're a fighter, dude. You know this.
I see now.
He doesn't look good. He's not going to have the same torque on his shots. He's not going to have the same chin. I'm changing my prediction now. I like Zhang. Oh boy. Yeah.
I think with Wilder, it's in the mind. I think something happened in psychological. Maybe, like I said, maybe he got knocked out in sparring a few times. I don't know.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails, dude. His legs don't look good, dude. He looks like a shot fighter, guys. I'm gonna pull an Emmanuel Stewart and I'm ruining the fight midway through the first round. How do you like that? Look at that. What does that show you, Lee? Am I being a little too harsh? Oh, Lee's gone. Oh boy. Tell you what, Miss B, thank you for joining us, sister. We appreciate you being here. But I tell you what, we're waiting for Lee to get back. Oh boy. I tell you what. Deontay looks like a shot fighter. Oh boy. His legs do not look good. Wow. Wow. Oh boy. I am heavily favoring Zhang for a second or third round knockout. How do you like that, guys? Second or third round knockout. Here it comes. Round number 2 begins. Here it comes. Oh. Guys, it's my pleasure to introduce at this time the incomparable Mantequilla left hook Lopez. Woo!
What's going on, guys? Got back from getting drunk and having fun at the beach. Now I'm ready for some serious work and talking about
hard right hand by Deontay Wilder lands at the 2:30 mark. And I tell you what, though, Zhang takes it well, comes forward with the left hand of his own. And I pointed this out in round 1, Adam.
Yeah.
I hate to say this, but Deontay Wilder, his footwork, he looks like a shot fighter, brother.
I watched the first. I walked in at the 2:30 mark of round 1, and I kind of saw the same thing. I mean, he's never had footwork to begin with. He's always had toothpick for legs.
No, it's the legs underneath him, though. They don't look good. He looks like a shot fighter. In my opinion, Zhang knocks him out in this round or the 3rd. This is going to be over within 4 rounds, guys.
Okay, let's do this.
Deontay Wilder looks like a shot fighter.
If he gets knocked out within the first 2 rounds, halftime pizza, we're doing a bet. I'm getting you a meal of your choice.
Yes. No, Speedway. Speedway Sports Bar, baby.
You want Speedway?
Let's do Speedway, baby. Shot 30.
Okay, we'll do that. Woo! Done. Okay. Over-under is
a 3.5 left in round number 2. So look at this. Deontay, look, in the immortal words of Emmanuel Stewart, man, look, he looks like a shot fighter. He's got no legs underneath him. He doesn't take good shot. Look, he's not letting his hands go. He can't pull the trigger. He's done, son.
The crazy part about it is he's got so much reach, no jab. Oh, that right hook right there. I don't know.
Hand. Woo! By Deontay Wilder.
You're right. He's done.
He's done, brother. He's a shot fighter.
Done that. I shouldn't have done that. I'm at the 24-second mark. I'm at the 24-second mark of this fight.
Yep.
And he looks bad.
Yep. He's bad. Yep. Zhang is going to knock him out in the third or the fourth. This is not going past 4. I can tell you that right now. Guys, with all of my experience watching these fights, calling these fights, I can safely tell you that this is not going past 4. And Zhang is going to knock out Deontay Wilder.
I want you to not listen to what he's saying. Watch it and tell me his body language. Tell me what you think.
Oh, are you consulting Mrs. Lopez?
I am. She's very...
Yes. She's very astute. She called the last one.
There
it is.
I need you to watch it. All I have to do is just get past the 5th round. And then for the whole night at Speedway, it costs about $15. But it's 15 I don't want to lose.
Woo! I tell you what, man, that's good stuff. But I'm not going to lose this bet, Adam. You already know this. Guys. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think is what we're saying? Let us know what you think. Because I tell you what, Deontay Wilder looks like a shot fighter.
He does.
His legs, he's got, and look at his eyes. He knows it. He's got no legs underneath him. He's got no balance. He can't get the same torque on his shots. Even when he lands a right hand, it doesn't have the same torque. Look.
But the stats, the DraftKings didn't even go up. It didn't make. That's
because
how.
they don't know what they're looking at, dude. Because they don't know what they're looking at.
That's how feared that knockout punch is. It didn't even go up.
Oh, jeez, dude. Let me tell you, Deontay Wilder, he can't without any balance, without any legs underneath him.
Okay, at the 2020 mark, he gets hit with a straight left. He looks so off balance. He looks bad.
I'm telling you, his legs are terrible.
He looks like a
shot fighter.
Oh,
yep.
Oh no!
I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you.
I think I make it out.
He's not the same.
He's not. I'm sad.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
The American.
He's done. He's done, son.
I think you speculated
done,
maybe a little bit. You gave him too much.
Yeah. Fish in a barrel, brother. Fish in a barrel.
He is, in fact, done.
He's a shot fighter, dude. He's a shot fighter. Fish in a barrel, brother. Fish in a barrel.
You hear that the wife said? She goes, "Oh, my God. He's terrible."
Woo! Babe, Mrs. Lopez.
Babe.
Woo! I tell you what, the bronze bomber is now the bronze bomber. Wow. Unbelievable. He's walking on feathers, Adam.
Yeah, we shouldn't say that because he was one of the most feared men in boxing. But I mean,
okay, but not anymore.
Everybody has his time. Yeah.
Every dog has its day. Yep.
Well, that's yeah. He had one punch, but that was just the equalizer for everything. He could be complete dog shit for 10 rounds, and then
I'm telling you, babe, Mrs. Lopez tells it like it is. She does. I'm a believer now, Adam.
Yeah,
I'm a believer, my friend. You were right.
I think I make it out of this. It's 4.5. I gave you the odds. I mean, I'm the one that's gonna put up the $15 for the entire tab. But
look. Regardless, when you get back in town, we got a lot of work to do, man. I'm putting this fight card together for the Tyson Paul big event with my son's van, Roshi, right?
Yeah.
So Look, brother, regardless of where we are, it's my dime, brother. I got it.
Nah, dude, relax. I work for the post office. $15.
Holy shit. You know what, dude? You're a stronger man than I am. I wouldn't last 2 weeks for the U.S. Postal Service.
Yeah.
And that's reality, dude. That is reality. Like, if you ask me, what would you rather do? Be a cop, be a dentist, or be a postman? I would pick being a cop or a dentist over being a postman all day long, dude. Because that is some mental fucking stress. Like, most people don't realize you've got to be a strong ass motherfucker to work for the USPS.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, for the first few months I did, I hated every day of it.
Are you ready to see a knockout, my friend?
All right, yeah, let's go.
Here it comes.
If you
Here
make
it comes.
it minute 30, 4.5 is the over under. If you make
Here
it
it comes.
half minute,
The big Chinaman is going to put him on his ass right here, dude. You ready? Here it comes. Straight left, down the middle. Deontay looks shot, guys.
good right, Deontay. Didn't do anything, but yeah. Oh,
I'm telling you, Deontay without those legs, he's got nothing. He's got nothing. He's an average heavyweight, guys.
that's how crazy equalizing power is. He could be complete dog shit for his entire career, and then once he's over, it's over.
Yep, that's it. That's it, guys. Guys, I can tell you with great certainty who's going to win this fight.
Yes, Buddha is going to win. Buddha
Frank
is going to win the fight, dude.
Buddha. Oh shit. Lo Mein is going to win this fight. Bok Choy is going to win this fight. Yes.
Nope. I made it the over under. I made the over 4.5. I made it.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
I won me a $50 tab at Speedway. That's what I did.
Well, I tell you what, dude, Raspberry Kamikaze's on me, brother. Woo!
Raspberry Kamikaze at Speedway, you won't be able to walk out with 2 of those.
Brother, I could drink anyone's ass under the table, unfortunately. I'm not proud of that, but I am. Does that make any sense at all? No, not really. Just like Deontay Wilder fighting on this level still.
Yeah, he's looking very bad.
He's shot. He's got no balance. He's got nothing, dude. He's got no torque on his shots because of his legs.
He's got no jab. Okay, remember yeah, I get it. You are very, very right. He never had it. But I mean, Mark Breland for the longest time was saying, we're trying to work the jab. We're trying to get the jab. We're trying to get
look, it doesn't help when you don't listen. Right?
Yeah. You'd hear stories in camp where he's like, yeah, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that, he doesn't do anything.
Yep. You know that because you heard from Ronnie. Ronnie's like best friends with Mark Breland, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you heard. Mark was just there for icing almost, right?
Yes.
So he was there in name only. So Deontay lands a right hand, and what does it do? Nothing. Nothing. Now, 5 years ago, how does that right hand look from Deontay Wilder?
It's unknown. He doesn't have it. It's not there.
Nope.
This is bad.
He's landed the right hand several times, and look at Zhang's face.
Yeah, Xi Jinping looks untouched. And he is touched.
I love it. Now, Adam, I'm sorry. What did you say again?
Who? Xi Jinping? Xi Jinping on his face. His face.
Oh, shit.
It's bad.
Woo! I love it. I love it. I tell you what, guys. This is not good. This is not good if you're expecting a competitive fight, right? But through 4, how do you have it scored right now, Adam?
It's the 5th round. The 5th round has started. I'm gonna give this round to Zhang, because this is like this is what. Okay. Oh, good right hand by Wilder.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Please. I need you to. We need the spirit of Joe Louis to go into.
Dude, that's never gonna happen.
We
Like,
need
honestly, right now, Deontay Wilder looks like he's a member of the Bum of the Month Club.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I've always said this. People go, yeah, what's the greatest sports event that's ever happened? I go, dude, it's no doubt, with honest, like, any doubt, Joe Louis versus Max Schmeling 2.
Yep.
It's the greatest sporting event
Yep.
that ever happened, because it had so much it rippled
global implications. Yep.
We won the war because of that. Morale was at
Yep. That's it. Joe Louis. Yep.
And now we have the American.
So Joe Louis is the original bronze bomber, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And Joe, we need that. Oh, no, he's done. He's done. Oh, he got knocked out. He's out.
Who?
Wilder. He's out.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I knew it. Yep. So I was an hour, a round too late, huh?
Oh, he's counted. He's going forward. Oh, stopped it.
Oh, boy. I was a round too late, huh? A round too late?
Yeah.
A round too late?
You'll watch it. You'll see it.
I got it. At 114, he's up. Oh, boy. It's done. It's done. Deontay's done. Yep. I told you guys as early as the 22nd mark of round number 1 that Deontay Wilder was ripe for the picking. And that's it.
Yeah. This is
so it's a clean sweep for Frank Warren. He wins 10-0 against Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Sports. How do you like that? How do you like that, Adam?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what.
I like Eddie Hearn. I like what he does for the fighters, but maybe it's a flat. I don't know if this is the correct saying to say. Maybe it's a flash in a pan. Like, it's not like he's got all the names, but then like substance. Like you see, like I heard Top Rank was probably talking about this, and Golden Boy and Heyman had all his fighters with Golden Boy at the time when they were saying. Bob Arum was saying, I'll put Terrence Crawford against Adrian Broner any day of the week. And I was like, I don't know if that's smart to do.
No.
They knew it. They saw what I couldn't see.
Yep.
I didn't have the experience. I wasn't a pro for very long when they said that. And they already knew it. They go, oh, yeah, he's flash in the pan. Adrian Broner's the flash.
Yep, I tell you what, and truer words were never spoken. Denise Wards, thank you for joining us, Miss Denise. Wilder is done like a $2 steak. I tell you what, Adam, your parting shots, because I know tonight, when you get good and hammered, just like me, we're going to listen to some Fleetwood Mac, some Seals and Cross, some Todd Rundgren, some Frank Marino, and some Bee Gees. How do you like that, brother?
I'm going to tell you this right now. Let the listeners see this. You're not going to stump me. I know all these songs. You're not going to stump me. Come on.
I tell you what. So your girl was 2 for 2 tonight, brother. Woo! The boxing sage, Mrs. Lopez. Woo! So I tell you what. Have a great evening. And poor day, and I will send you some music late tonight, my friend. How do you like that?
I'm there. I'm ready.
Right on, brother. And thank you for your input, Mrs. Lopez. Woo! You proved to be the sage. We love you. Guys, on behalf of Adam Lopez and his girl, I'm Joseph Heron. You've been listening to Boxing, War Week Boxing. Have a great Saturday night, everybody.
W.A.W presents Big Time Boxing USA on War of Week Radio.